Hello, everybody!
Hello.
Welcome back to Dethrone the Divine. We ended up taking, I think it was just the 1 week off from our expected session time. I'm going to go ahead and press this button just to make sure any impending ads get delayed. Because of unforeseen scheduling issues. But we are back. We're going to be having our session today, and then we're going to have another session next Friday to make up for the week being gone. With me, as always, representing our wonderful cast of phenomenal gods and goddesses, we have Neba!
Hello.
Playing as Eureka, the goddess of imagination and memory, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we changed it, yeah.
Yeah.
Nil!
Hi.
Playing as Thome, the crowned god king of battle and honor. Salty,
Hello.
playing as the newly man-made god Otto Sinclair. And Nasa, and Vern, sorry. Got names mixed up.
I'm playing Nasa. Hi.
Yes, Nasa, the rebel goddess of justice and the sky. Also, I keep forgetting to bring up the coolest fact of Eureka, which is that she's a motherfucking dragon. Anyway.
Stargan.
Dargan.
How is that a spoiler?
We saw you do a bunch of it yesterday.
Don't worry about
last
it.
session.
Don't worry. You don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
It was
they don't know.
Yes, they do. It was in the first session and the second.
Yeah, but if they weren't there for it, then they wouldn't know.
If you're here, go watch the rest.
Watch the VODs.
Right?
What are you doing?
Yo, what's
Legit.
the VOD?
They're gonna be on the
What
channel
are they
forever.
for?
I have no intention of taking these ones down. Oh
Part of me
man.
wishes to chant fight.
We haven't said any gamer words during the stream yet.
Whoa!
Here, I got you.
You better keep that yet out of your goddamn mouth before I rip it off of you.
Hey yo.
You ain't gonna do shit.
This is the important.
I am literally doing shit. I have been doing shit for the last 2 sessions.
Listen, he already killed one of our best friends for fun. You want to do this shit?
I'll do it again.
Right.
Y'all better
Please don't
behave.
kill our friends.
I want a horse.
No, you don't get a horse.
Streaming live from his toilet. It's Basil.
The world is my toilet. Anyway, so
No.
What does that even mean?
not too hard to figure it out. Last time we left off, Thome had the wonderfully bright idea of painting a big, fat target on his back by declaring a specific location to be his bastion, his fortress of solitude, as it were, where he could train up his many soldiers. Well, many is a strong word, but his soldiers, since begotten from Ares' old following. Assisting him in that venture was Otto, trying to construct various defensive measures, as well as a nifty new axe for Ares, the god of war. Following that series of events, Eureka, I believe, went on a scouting mission of sorts, and unfortunately did not collect much information until assisted.
Sucks.
Until assisted by Nasa, whom was able to assist her in finding not only several risen, but also determining their route. The risen being the undead army that serves the Plumerian Pantheon, our main antagonists. And together they discovered that said route led directly to the new Bastille. The rest of the session was a preparation and encounter of these several hundred risen that were pretty much scarred completely, just annihilated by your armies and yourselves participating in the battle. Of course, there were some casualties, but far less than one could imagine. Did you guys know that it only usually takes like 10 or so people to properly defend a castle? And it's kind of interesting stuff. And you certainly proved that much last session. And it was in your hour of victory that a certain desperado of sorts struck from miles away. An individual let out a single bullet that found its mark in the head of the once great Greek god of war. We pick up immediately following the shot of that bullet. You all watch Ares get blown off his feet and onto the ground. Panic swells through your crowds. The people, the followers, they scatter left and right, unsure of where to go, what to do. They don't know what just hit. Nobody has seen a sniper rifle in ages. Thome has never seen or heard of this powerful weapon before. And even Otto and Eureka may only know about it through bits and bobs of speculative information through books and old files. I don't think Eureka actually would know about it at all because all of her knowledge comes from the imaginations of mankind as it is now. None of them could even have imagined this is possible. And so your forces scatter until one man begins barking orders. All of you, inside the Bastille now! None of us can fight this weapon! You! Oh, goodness, what was his name? Thome, would you remind me? What is the man that you had chosen to become your champion's name? The natural.
Marcus.
Marcus. You, Marcus, come with me. Grab the god, bring him inside. He may still be saved. He rushes forward and grabs Ares' body by the arm. Marcus joins him. Rowan has taken the lead. He turns to his god, Nasa, and nods briefly. I will manage them here. Only a god may kill a god. Nasa, do you have a response?
Okay, so he's taking them all inside, right?
Yeah. He doesn't know
Okay.
how many shots this person can make, or even really what's happened, but he recognizes it as godly magic, and no mortal can stand against that. They need shelter.
Yeah. So Nasa knows what a sniper rifle is, right?
Oh yeah, the mortals tried to use them so many times among other weapons against you and yours. Of course, it never worked, but they certainly tried, and in the right hands, it could be a devastating weapon.
Yeah, in the hands of a god against another god.
Hmm.
She'll turn her head, trying to feel in which direction the bullet came from, and say, "Everybody, keep your heads down.
Mm-hmm.
Get everyone inside."
Tracing the bullet's trajectory is not difficult. With such an intense impact, the air itself has been... Hang on. Yeah. The air itself has been spread, practically shattered, from the superheated projectile. You can trace a direct line from that position back to where the bullet was shot.
I'm gonna say, and we specified before that ranged attacks are grace rolls, right?
Yes, generally.
Okay. Okay.
They can be spirit rolls depending on the degree of magic involved.
Mm,
Um,
okay.
However, I believe in your case, with what we discussed last week, it would be a grace roll.
Yep. All right.
I do think that Nasa would probably be the only person who could immediately trace the trajectory of the bullet. But I also know for a fact you would have enough time to direct everyone's attention to that if you'd like, Nasa.
Yes, Nasa will track the trajectory
Mhm.
and then call up to. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought Basil couldn't for a
No,
second.
no. I said as in nodding.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
She will trace the trajectory and then point towards it. That direction. Otto, can you make something that can hit long range?
And by the time you ask, it's done.
Awesome. God, I love Otto so
Yeah.
much. He's so cool.
It is this pretty fucking bulky crossbow shaped weapon
Mhm.
that has like this big chunk of metal in it that is used for like one shot. It has one shot because I'd have to create more ammo for it.
Mm.
But I have, and this is up to you. I don't know if you would take it or not, but since it would be a grace roll, it would. I would like
she can't aim
you
it.
to have
She
it.
can't aim it. She's
You're
blind.
right. You're
Yeah.
blind. You're right.
Nasa's blind. That's like
God,
she
every
can't.
time I forget about that shit.
Just-
okay.
Never mind.
Easy way to remember: justice is blind. Keep that phrase in your head.
Justice
Justice
is
is blind.
Justice is blind.
If only I remember things.
It's okay.
Hmm. Okay, then it's basically the same thing, but I'm able to shoot it with with kind of just like a crank, basically.
hmm
Mhm.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
yeah, I would have it on top of the building because I'm still on top of that building.
Right.
And like I'm laying down, have it over the edge and shooting it, or gonna try to shoot it at least.
Okay. So I'm sure that
I do have to roll a skill we've specified for making the item.
that's true. Yeah. Go ahead and give me that skill roll. I have been forgetting to give you guys conditional modifiers.
Mhm.
Since I'll have a talk with you.
I pointed it out, so it should be easier to hit, right?
No, it will. There's other conditional modifiers as well. That's why I'm stopping to think. Um, I will wanna talk to you in a bit, Otto, because two of your traits, smart and ever growing knowledge, I'm now realizing are
Yeah,
redundant.
similar.
So I would honestly, at some point, recommend changing smart to something else whenever you have time or have an idea.
Okay.
So for the moment, we are going to take that +1. Since it was pointed out, you have the exact direction.
Okay.
And I'm actually gonna add another onto that because Nasa has the trait outspoken. She literally spoke out, went straight
Oh,
to make sure everybody knew exactly where it was.
Gotcha.
Right, those are going to be in the shot. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Your skill roll, we're gonna add. For the moment, I will give you the smart and ever growing knowledge bonuses. So that's a total of +2 dice. I don't think there's much in this that's methodical or witty. So you
Yeah.
have a +2 to this skill roll.
All right, so 8 dice plus the divine one, right?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. That's not too bad. Mm. All right. So here's the divine. Cool. All right. So 4 successes and one divine success.
Oh, okay. And what you're making, like, so I recognize what you described it as. Would
Yes.
you consider this to be a gun, like a rail gun, like we talked about?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I don't think a total of 5 successes would be enough for an adequate railgun. You do manage
Gotcha.
to make a prototype, uh, but
Okay.
like you said, it only has the one shot. And if it was a slip, so I'm not going to tell you how yet, but this thing is going to have
Gotcha.
an added effect once you have, completed it. You can tell in
Mhm.
your hands that it's kind of rickety. Too much of a stress to this beyond just firing will probably shatter it. Like if it gets hit from the side or something like that, it's done. Uh,
Okay.
but that's a prototype for you. And there is one added benefit that, again, you'll have to find out after you shoot.
Yeah. Definitely makes sense that tricky, especially in a moment of panic, because I mean, honestly, he hasn't really felt this level of panic in a bit.
Right, right.
So,
hmm
if ever, honestly. But so now I need to make the grace roll, right?
Yes. And you are going to get a +2 bonus for this as well because Nasa pointed it out and she's outspoken.
Fucking
Um,
sweet.
Yep.
I can't get another one for seeking revenge.
So you're not the one firing this thing. If you were the one firing
I
it,
know.
then I would give you that. But Otto is not seeking revenge. You are. So
Yeah.
there are only so many times your bonus can apply to him. That will absolutely come into play when you start attacking, though. So keep that in mind.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'm going to.
Um,
All right.
Otto, how long do you take to properly aim and focus your shot? Because if you are
Uh,
willing to take at least 5 seconds, I will give you another bonus to the roll, another +1 dice for being methodical.
Mhm.
And I'll go ahead and toss an adversity token your way to use on a later roll. That's just a free success at some point.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think I would take a moment to really line it up, and I think I would have my scope on it actually too,
Cool.
for the range because that I
I
made.
forgot you did that.
Dude, yeah, I have a variety of things now.
Yep.
I also want to say that Nasa, after giving that order to Otto, immediately starts advancing towards that position.
Right. I was expecting
while,
as much.
While, hopping back and forth.
Ooh. Okay.
Mhm.
Serpentine, Babu, serpentine.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So 4 successes.
nice. And are
I don't think
no,
this would include the divine
yeah,
dice.
it definitely wouldn't. You're right. Okay. So 4 successes, and that's including the 2 extra dice that Nasa got you.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
So I'm gonna keep that number in mind. I won't tell you if it's a full success or not. Nasa, you're gonna immediately start charging. So
I'm hopping back and forth. I'm serpentine.
gotcha. Go ahead and give me a grace roll real quick.
All right, 7 of them understood.
And
Can I also throw in my seeking revenge?
I'm trying to think if that would apply to you avoiding a shot.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it would. So
Fair.
keep the 7 for this. When you swing an attack or do anything to actively hurt this person, that'll be when we trigger it.
Okay, let me grab another 1d6 actually real quick because I have to roll 7. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's 7. Okay. Okay. Ooh, this is awful. This is actually, I think, the worst roll I've made.
Oh no.
You're allowed.
Mm.
I
I'm
have
up your shot,
one
bestie.
success out of 7
No
dice.
way!
Shit.
You want to? I'm gonna take a fucking.
That's fate
Send it to
right
the
there.
Discord.
Okay.
What is this
Fate
bullshit?
wants your ass to get a bullet in the chest. That's crazy.
Fucking apparently.
Hey, Eureka.
Aye.
You are anchored by meaningless death. You just
Oh
saw...
yeah, no, I was waiting for an opportunity because I'm like, I already know what I'm gonna do.
So,
Get in there.
okay. I want to hear what you were planning to do before I narrate what just happened.
So, okay, what I do is dependent on one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Would I have had time with everyone and Ares before this happens? Or did
Oh,
it
yeah.
happen so fast? Okay, because not knowing that combat happens, Eureka, I think, had a Hail Mary plan with Ares, specifically.
Okay.
Because Takrios, is part of the medical team. I'm guessing Takrios would probably be, like, part of the people that are, like, dragging him out. 'Cause that's what they do.
Takrios is currently the main person ushering in everybody
Okay,
into the
so he's
Bastille.
busy. Okay.
Yeah. He is
so
occupied, but he can still help if you
I-
call him. He's your champion.
Okay, so I have an ability. It's the super special that you gave us at the beginning of the game,
Right.
and I was saving it for a rainy day.
Mm-hmm.
I realized what I'm wanting to do is extremely hard.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to try to imagine a world where Ares gets to fucking split the person who shot him in the head's face open with an axe and have him not die. Because her special ability is your story isn't over yet, which obviously a dude shot in the head, but we're in a realm of like making the impossible possible. I'm realizing it's super hard. I would want to maybe bring in my champion and use the ability maybe combined with a roll to try to like at least get him stable.
So
whether or not he lives.
So here's okay, your special ability is your special ability. If you want to use it to save Ares' life, that is up to you.
Okay.
That
I wasn't sure
that
how possible
part
that was.
that part of it is absolutely possible. It'll mean that you
Okay.
can't use it again this session. So if someone
I'm
else
aware.
dies,
I'm
Yeah.
aware. I don't think she is really aware that people are trying to go after the guy as much as she doesn't want him to die, because that would be pointless and
Right.
stupid, and that pisses her off. And so
Right.
she's willing to sort of like, we just had this huge battle, we just had this huge success. I think she's in a headspace where she's willing to say, fuck no, he shoots you in the head, you axe him in the head.
So the part about him living is absolutely possible. If you want to turn that up against the opponent, that will require a roll. And there is another potential meaningless death about to happen in front of you.
My thing is, I don't know if she knows that.
She does. I am telling you,
Okay,
as
okay,
fate.
so she does know. Okay.
She
I think...
sees Ares slowly being pulled back, then turns and sees that her friend is already rushing ahead. And there is, as you are tied to memory, memoirs, death, tragedy, you feel one coming.
Oh no.
You have a few choices. The question
She
is...
hates these kind of movies.
The question
I'm about to
is...
get gunned down in the street, aren't I?
How greedy do you want to be? You can save Ares.
Oh.
You can save Ares
Yeah.
using your special. And jump in front of Nasa to take the bullet. And if you want to make a roll on top of that, you might be able to get Ares a clean hit.
I
Real
think,
quick, just
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
have the full situation in hand.
yeah.
If you jump in front of that bullet, I am going to allow you to roll Grace to avoid the full brunt of it while still helping Nasa to avoid damage. And if you somehow succeed on the immensely difficult spirit roll to get Ares an attack,
For Ares.
then you are going to deal significant damage to the opponent. I'm not going to say that you're going to kill him. That'll depend entirely on Ares.
Sure. Yeah.
But, and
Yeah.
for each extra option you add, I will give you an adversity token. Free success on a different roll.
She is definitely in the. She is definitely in the trying to make the impossible possible. We had this fight. Let's make it a legendary fight. She is going to try to YOLO this shit. She's gonna try. She's gonna try to play her, try to get that poker hand. She's gonna try all three. She's going to use her ability. She's gonna try the roll, and then she will get in front of Nasa and take that hit, knowing that it's going to be extremely fucking hard.
Okay.
And she will try to push her domain if she has to. That's
Okay.
something we haven't done a whole lot, but I think she's gonna try.
Yeah, this would be your first time.
It would be a push, and I want to push it.
Okay.
As crazy as that may sound, I want to push it.
Let me get the full rules for pushing the domain real quick.
I was looking it up while y'all were talking. I was like, am I pushing this? Am I pushing this?
Yeah. Well, if you're already seeing them, could you read them out to me?
Yeah, player can use the divine dice to. So it's something about pushing. Yeah. Naturally, a divine dice is used when a character is operating within their domain. For example, a lifetime man attempting to heal someone with magic using spirit plus divine dice. If the same character wanted to add a dice to pick a lock, they could do that by declaring they want to push their domain. A push comes at a cost. If the divine dice rolls a 1 or a 2, the guide gets to narrate an extra event against the player. So it's basically, I'm pushing it, but if it's a 1 or a 2, you get to decide how something goes wrong, even if it's a successful roll.
Okay.
So, like, if I get, like, 7 successes, but the divine dice is a 2,
That's still a fail.
something goes wrong, and you get to decide how that goes.
Okay. Gotcha.
Which, that's Eureka's headspace right now.
So you're going to push. I'm going to say the push is going to come in with you taking the brunt of this hit for Nasa.
Okay.
Your roll for Ares is not
Okay.
pushing your domain because it is imagining a different scenario.
Well, yeah, okay. That works.
So, we're going to handle that first.
Sure.
Go ahead and roll Spirit plus Divine dice. I will add a +1 for your... Sorry, blanking. For what... Actually, I'll add a +1 for What If, and +1 for Anchored by Meaningless Death. So, total of +2
Okay.
dice.
Can we talk about how Eureka's so fucking powerful, actually?
You just realized?
You guys...
Well,
I
unless she has to do something
realize-
practical.
I didn't
Then
realize
she
just
tries-
how strong she is, though.
Yeah, she is.
Unless she tries to do something practical, then it's over.
We've given everybody...
She's insane.
I'm gonna... Okay, hang on. I need to start writing down
Yeah.
rolls.
Yeah.
So, Otto
Um, Okay.
got a 4 on his shot,
Si, senor.
Yeah.
and Nasa, due to something that I was just messaged about, got a 2
I
on her
forgot
dodge. Mhm.
that I didn't level a skill last time. I had put down flash step. That was the whole, I like your cloud step, whatever I fucking called it last time.
Right.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Um,
it's a grace thing.
Right.
I
Okay.
forgot I did that.
So this roll is going to be base
But it wouldn't.
+2 plus divine or +1 plus divine?
So base +2 plus divine.
Okay, and +2 is dice.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna have to roll that in 2 sets of dice. So give me 1 second.
I think I'm gonna keep this theme real quick of handling our rolls and describing things later, so that once I have everybody's roll down, I will describe everything else that happens.
I love
Okay.
that, honestly, though.
So, okay. I avoided catastrophe at least because my divine dice was a 6, so the 1
Okay.
or 2 didn't happen. Oh wait, we're not pushing this one, so it's fine. I was worried about pushing.
Right.
Out of 9 dice, I got 6 successes.
Okay.
Damn.
So, like I said, the DC that you were aiming for was
Oh.
super high.
It was gonna. I figured it would be like a 7
That is
for an 8.
small time. That is a fail, but it's a slip.
Yeah.
You still manage to save Ares' life, and I will describe how.
Okay.
Slip. All right. Now, right before I move on to Thome, we still have that the taking the bullet thing. That's your push. So that is going to be. I think I'm still going to add anchored by death, because you're trying to save someone's life. I think that makes sense.
Okay. And you said this is Grace.
This is Grace, yes.
Yeah.
And it's definitely not a what if situation.
Yeah, no, it is.
Exactly.
It is.
So Grace +1
+1 plus
plus
push.
divine for push.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. The divine dice is not a 1 or 2.
Okay.
I have 3 successes. Not great.
Okay.
Average.
And the divine dice was like a 3 or a 4.
It was a 3.
Okay.
So not a success, but not an oopsie. Which was my biggest fear.
Okay. So go ahead and take your 2 adversity tokens, Eureka. Thome,
Yeah.
you are the god of battle and honor. You are not a god of speed, nor are you a god of tactics. As the chaos around you unfurls, as your allies arm against this enemy, what do you do?
I think the initial shock of a noise he's probably never heard, coming from a weapon he's never even conceived, made him stumble back just for a moment. It was probably Takrios's battle tact to get everyone inside that snapped him out of it. Trying to take in all of the numbers and everything in front of him, we are at such a disadvantage. And then he probably laughs a little, because in times like this, thinking like a general won't help you. So it's time to think probably like an idiot. He's going to turn up to Otto, who has this big gun, and just shout out, once it fires, do you think it could fire something me-sized?
I'm not sure. I'd give it a try.
I trust you, Otto.
Okay. All right.
Then he gets climbing.
I fucking
Sounds
love
good.
This game.
You're not even gonna make you roll for the climb. You're way strong enough to make that happen. All right. I'm trying to think of how to order this. Okay. First, our camera begins over Otto's shoulder as he aims and fires. The bolt shoots out. Actually, no, it wouldn't make it would be like a like a sort of magnetic whiz as the bolt is just sent flying via a combination of opposing poles and force. Just zooming miles and miles towards its target. And Otto, you follow its trajectory and realize that this issue was not one of the tool used, but the one using it. The trajectory is off by a millimeter, by just a centimeter, perhaps, at most. But it is off. And you watch as this strange conglomerate of metal shards and maybe some pieces of glass falls, rather sticks itself into the lower lip of the roofing of this skyscraper upon which your enemy has perched themselves. And then you see something miraculous. As the beam of metal shatters upon impact, shards spilling out, and one of them cutting into the side of your opponent. You see blood spill. It wasn't much of a hit, but it was a hit, at the very least. Not when you intended either, but it happened. However, it does offer some prophetic notions for an attempt to shoot Thome that direction. Similarly, prophetic is Eureka, who finds herself split between two lives, two souls bound for the hereafter. In a moment of complete uncertainty and unwillingness to let go, she splits with it. Her mind goes to Ares, where any magically savvy person among you, which is most of you, can see this small tether break from her head and attach itself to his. Picking at the bullet wound in the center of his skull, and slowly, with great effort, moving it to the right side. A graze. Or perhaps more like a half shot. Enough to scratch the skull, enough to crack it, certainly enough to make a man unconscious. But not quite enough to kill. Not yet. He has a chance at the very least. And as her mind splits off, her body rushes forward, as Nasa has done the same, dodging and weaving as best she can, using the newly recovered ability to transfigure her own form into the shape of a cloud. However, what she is not expecting is the application of fate. As in the split second before her entire form has evaporated, her foot catches on a branch and stumbles. Eureka, spirit bound, to the concept of death, swings in front, attempting to gain some added power over death itself, but can do little better than her counterpart. Rather than fully blocking the shot, the most that she can do is provided another barrier, another obstacle, something to slow it down.
Oh no.
Split properly in half and rounded down. The two of you each. Actually, no, I'll just have Eureka take the brunt of the blow since she was in front. That would be... Eureka, you take 4 physical damage. Nesa, you take 3. If that would bring you down,
shit.
Eureka.
I am
You-
not down yet.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
I was going to
I'm
say...
hurt and
Kidding
I'm not
me?
down. I'm not down.
I was
but
going to
it
say
hurts.
you are allowed to use your adversity tokens to prevent damage as well. Just to keep that in mind if it'll save your life at any point.
Yeah. No, I think this is a take the bullet moment.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
don't really
Yeah.
have a choice.
Yeah.
The two of you fall onto the ground for a few moments, staggering from the shot. I completely forgot that Otto had taken extra time. This would be when the bolt flies. This would be when the shatter happens. And this would be when your opponent, Otto, turns their rifle towards you. You calculate the amount of time it will take. You have approximately 6 seconds for the full reload that he is about to incur. So, the 4 of you get another chance to determine your next actions. We're going to
We're all
start
gonna
with Thome, since he was at the very end. Thome, you have reached the top of your Bastille. You are now within range to figure out a way to be shot from this handheld mag crossbow looking thing.
He looks at Otto and looks at the device. How long do you think it would take you to make it to be able to fire me? He also seems excessively unconfident about this idea.
I'm sorry, my friend. It took me a lot of power to make this on the spot. As is, it would take a lot of time to make one that would shoot you.
Is there a trait that I can use?
What about simply launching me in the general direction? You doesn't have to be pointed. I just need to get there.
Thome.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Nesa, what were you going to say?
I forgot we gained following last week.
I did forget to elucidate that for you. I did that after. Yeah. Okay, let me just to make sure. Damn it. Okay. So for anybody who currently has following 3, the range of success goes up for all dice rolls. The range is now 4, 5, and 6. Eureka, would that have changed?
Oh,
Would that have
Yeah.
changed your... Okay. How much would it have changed it?
Which one?
Both of them.
I'll be honest. The first one was a lot of dice. I don't remember, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Sorry.
I would have no, it's fine. I probably would have had one more success on the other one, but I don't know
Okay,
if that
then
matters much.
give yourself another health point.
Okay.
Otto, you got a total of 4 successes on that shot. Would there have been any additional gains?
no.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
I remember it was a 1 and a 3.
Cool. So, yeah. So sorry I didn't address that sooner. Yeah. Also, as a reminder, you guys can reveal or can heal 1d6 per session, like just whenever. So I will count it for the purposes of this fight as taking an action to replenish yourself. But just making sure that's clear. And what I was about to remind Thome of is that you have the trait Determined. If you are willing to take an adversity point, you couldn't fit in this crossbow, but your sword could.
He absolutely. He takes out his large glowing sword and just goes to just put it in like it's a crossbow bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of me, fire this.
Okay.
So, for the purposes of this shot, if indeed what Otto is going to do this turn is shoot,
Mm-hmm.
it will use. Hang on, let me calculate all of this. It will use Otto's grace plus Thome's is it might? I forget the term.
Might is the physical stat.
Yeah. Plus Thome's might. And a +1 from Thome's determined.
Okay.
I think I'm also going to let Thome add in his divine dice here.
Sweet.
Do you want me to roll all the dice I'm adding to this,
Yes.
or do you? Okay,
So-
okay, good, because that would be telling Salty to roll.
No.
quite a amount of dice.
You are both going to roll.
Yep.
You will roll your might plus the dice you add. Otto will roll the grace plus if he has any dice that can be supplied here, he will roll that as well. So
Okay.
let's get that roll.
Divine dice, you said? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Vern, you don't happen to remember the dice you had rolled, the numbers you had rolled for your grace check, do you?
I posted them to chat. It was all 2s and lower.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
Right.
It's like 5
Gotcha.
2s and a 1.
Okay.
That's
Just wanted to make sure.
bullshit.
Just wanted to make
It's
sure we didn't.
okay. The one
miss a
summoned me.
success.
It's okay.
Christ.
We got this, girly pop.
We're gonna die.
No, we're not.
Probably.
We're
Yeah,
not
we
trying to-
I have no faith in myself. You must understand.
Yeah,
I have all the faith in you. I'm gonna die.
All right. So whenever you guys have the results of those rolls, let me know.
It's okay. I got a plan.
All right, so I'm just
I
rolling my
got-
grace, right?
Yep.
Cool.
I got 5 successes and a 5 on the divine dice.
Nice. Okay.
I rolled
God.
so many dice.
Damn. Would I get witty on this because this is a witty little clever tactic?
Actually, yeah. I think you would. That's a good idea.
Sweet.
I think shooting a sword is witty.
It's pretty witty.
Considering this is a botched ass mag crossbow, yeah, it's pretty fucking witty.
Cool. So I'd roll 5 dice. I got 4 successes. 5, 5, 5, and a 6.
Nice. And those 5 successes, Thome, was the divine dice counted among them?
Yes.
Okay. So total of 9 successes. One of them was a divine. Okay. Unfortunately, that is going to count as a slip, but something good does come out of it because it's a slip. Just auto plus nine. Yes. Okay. Now, real quick, Nasa, Eureka, what are you guys doing?
Okay. So, I'm guessing we're probably like next to each other or near each other
Yeah.
on the
Oh,
on
yeah.
the ground.
You.
Ouchie. Okay.
Yep. Very much hurt.
Okay. I'm gonna
Ouchie.
turn to Nasa. I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna say, repeat after me. There's no place like home. And I'm gonna try to use my spirit to wish we were inside a building and not in the open.
Okay, what building are we going to though? Because if you're taking her back
Probably
to base, if she
That's
thinks you're
really
taking her back
far.
to base, then
That's
she's
really
not
far.
going there.
Probably like the nearest like ruined building because we're kind of in the open.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine.
Like in a window, like through a window, rather
Okay.
than like back home.
She'll
That's far.
grab you then and say, "There's no place like home."
All right. Nasa, did you have well our other two are doing a combined roll. We'll count this as a combined roll as well. All right, Nasa, I'm gonna have you roll with your grace. And
Okay.
Eureka is encouraging creativity, so that's spirit plus 1.
Okay.
And Eureka's divine dice as well.
Okay.
And we'll just add those together to see how well this works. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work no matter what. But if you guys can get something stupid high, I'll give you something nice.
Okay. I have 4. That includes the divine die.
Okay. And Nasa?
You said roll my grace, right?
Yep.
Okay. All 7 of my dice. Are you gonna fail me again? All right. What are fails now?
I would
Three-
say 6,
three-
5, and 4 are successes,
3 and under?
right?
Yeah, 4, 5, and 6 for anybody with 3 following are successes.
Up
So
and up.
1, 2, 3 are the fail states.
Okay, that is 3 successes. Then, do I use my divine dice? Yes or no?
I don't think this has anything to do with the sky or justice, so no.
All right, then that is 3 successes. I got 3 sixes,
So
and like the rest are 3s and 2s. I'm pissed.
okay. So 3 plus 4, one of them is a divine die. Not quite high enough for anything special, but you are easily able to just whisk yourselves into a nearby building, which, obviously is next to other nearby buildings. You have a lot more cover and a lot more of a reliable way to get there without being shot.
Perfect.
Speaking of being
I'll take
shot,
it.
all right.
My shoes are red now, by the way, in case anyone was wondering. And they're-
I figured. I'm so happy about it, honestly, though.
Okay.
Yours are too.
I don't think, does she wear shoes? I don't think she wears. I think she's barefoot.
She does
Right.
now.
She's gonna feel really
Oh.
uncomfortable.
Well,
Gonna
you
die.
got shot at, so like that's
Actually,
par for
You know
course.
what?
they
Fair.
don't
No, she does wear
have that
shoes.
anymore.
Wait,
We're
is
just
she?
putting the blood back.
Yeah, she has like little shoes. She has little booties.
Hope you like to bling your shit.
It's a little strange,
I
but
am a
she does wear
corpse.
like gold, so it's fine.
That's 8 so far. Wow, really?
Motherfucker say 8? Did that
I just have
motherfucker say
9,
8?
so.
He just blew on them for good luck, like he was at a casino.
That's That's what I do. That's what I do every time I roll. Ah!
Our god
You
is
guys are lucky.
actively praying for our downfall.
You guys are lucky that I don't count rolls that fell off the table. It just got a 6.
Oh, thank God.
Do not roll another
Hey,
6, I
fellas.
swear to
So
God.
that's a 6. I'm looking at it. I can see that.
That is
I saw
not.
that shit.
No, it's not a 6. It's a 4. You were wrong.
Ah,
Um,
fuck.
What
but
do you mean? Fuck.
well, because their following rank is also above 3. So a 4
Never mind,
on the divine
so-
is a success.
Yep.
That said,
We're not fucking
I'm
they
dying.
dead man
didn't-
walking.
get as
Yeah.
many successes as you did. So
Death is coming for us.
here is how we're gonna play this. Tome, you
Yeah.
slide in your sword, phrasing, and Otto takes aim. We start with Otto, and then pan at such speeds there is no possible feasible way, or I guess it would be track, I'm not sure, for a human eye to track it before arriving to slow down considerably at Derize with their rifle. And as we get a split down the middle shot of the two of you aiming, you close your eyes, squint just a bit, and pull the trigger. The two shots pass each other in mid-flight. The sword and the bullet. Before zooming off in either direction, we follow the bullet. It goes straight towards Otto's eye before we see Thome push Otto out of the way, and the shot goes wide. We turn back towards... actually, no, we cut straight to Derize as they curse under their breath, only to see Thome's sword flying towards them. But it's too heavy. It's not meant to be fired this way, to be thrown this way. It dips down beneath, and for a moment they seem relieved until they realize just what sword that is. They leap off the building before Thome's honored sword crashes into the skyscraper and bisects it. The building
Holy shit.
topples, falling towards another, crashing into it, and topples the next like a set of fucking dominoes. As Derize leaps off the building itself, and we see something planted on the bottom of their feet. Jets fire out from it as they flip and attach to the other to a building behind it, and we hear an electronic shock as they land and stand sideways on another skyscraper.
What the hell?
Damn. Bastards almost got me. Alright then. No more playing nice.
She was playing nice.
Alright. We move to the next round. Who do I begin with this time? Let's leave it up to a different kind of die, shall we?
Fucking duck.
Huh?
Thome! You just gave up your weapon. And it got shot. Miles.
Yep.
How do you intend to retrieve it?
Running. Probably. Actually. We could try. He puts his hand out as if trying to call it back, but instead of him trying to grab his sword with some kind of magical energy, he wants to go to it.
You have no idea how much I wanted to hear you say that. So,
Reverse Mjolnir.
this
Yeah.
is going to be a spirit roll.
Yep.
Um,
It's not that big of a number.
However, because this is a magic sword that is bound to you, I am going to allow you to use your divine dice here.
All right, let's go. You know, it couldn't have been better than that. That is 4 successes. That is all the dice I rolled.
That's nuts.
Nice.
That's insane.
Damn.
Dude, what
Okay.
3 of those are
fuck?
6s. 3
That's
of those
hot.
are 6s, though.
Dude,
so
what the
that makes me feel
fuck?
good. What? Hey, look, I get one thing in my life, and it's only 2 6s good. All right.
Look, you can enjoy the satisfaction of him, like his face, like distorting in the wind as he like goes at
Okay.
Mach speed,
Oh my god.
So,
You would think
lips flapping in the wind.
I like to imagine you jump off of my weapon and then just.
I want you to know, Nil, that was exactly how many successes you needed to get for this to work.
Let's fucking go.
I hate everything here.
And
I am also
because
so happy.
it's a full success, you also get a boost as a result of this. So we'll worry about that once we do our usual. So full success on Thome. I'm just gonna. Here, hang on. That's not gonna work. Whatever. I'll figure out a way to remind myself later. God damn it. Thome. Oh wait,
Yep.
nope. I already took care of Thome. Let's see. Otto, you narrowly avoided getting shot in the head. You no longer have ammo,
Mhm.
and your prototype was almost damaged from the fall. You managed to hold on to it. What is your plan going forward? And if you don't have one yet, would you like me to move on to someone else until you get one?
Mm, how long do you think it would take to make an ammo for this?
The question isn't so much how long, but what you would make it out of.
Mhm.
The majority of the time you spent while the stopwatch was clicked was just gathering materials from around the complex. The odds of you finding something else that's sturdy enough to withstand the magnetic pulse, like just on its own, besides Thome's sword, they're pretty long. You would have to build something gradually as you go down what is left of the ruined skyscraper that you built this Bastille out of. However, there are people in there who are cowering, and many of them not sure what to do. If you make it an aura roll, you might be able to get that ready by the next round.
Okay. Yeah, I would definitely do that.
Okay. Let's see. You are inclined to teach now. That is the trait you replaced smart with. So we're gonna add a +1 to this aura roll.
Perfect.
I think that's all we're gonna be able to add unless you want to
Yeah.
push your domain somehow.
This goes against me. I don't really want anything to go against me on this. Oh god, I dropped a dice. No.
Okay.
No, I don't think I'll push it.
Okay. You do still have that adversity point from earlier. So
True.
if you end up
Alrighty.
deciding you want to add that on, you can go ahead and do that.
Alright. Because since it's shot with magnetic stuff, I want something, a thick hunk of metal, basically, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Then I would start, like, crawling down, looking towards all the people hiding, like metal, metal. Does everyone have metal? And try and tell them and convince them to help me right now.
Uh huh.
Fuck. That's only 2.
Okay. And your aura is what? Remind me.
4. And then there
Okay.
was the inclined to teach, which would make it a 5. So I only got
Right.
2 out of 5.
Gotcha. Do you want to throw an adversity token at this?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
That makes for a total of 3 successes.
Yep.
I will let you know what happens when we get to it.
Awesome.
Nasa. Eureka has
Yes,
now
Mom?
brought you into a nearby building.
Yeah.
My assumption is that you're just going to gun for your target. But if you have a different plan, or if you want to come up with a different plan with Eureka, you guys feel free. You have the floor.
All right, so the 2 of us teleport into a building, and she immediately has Eureka sit down and says, "Are you hurt?"
I'm fine. And there's very obviously a small wound. I'm good.
Oh.
I'm good. It's it's yeah.
She,
Hey,
you
how
can
many
see
of you are there? Can you multiply?
what? Oh goodness.
Like I said, it's fine.
She you see her brow furrow. Even with the blindfold, as she gently feels the wound. I'm so sorry. This is my fault. I should have been more careful.
I checked. You weren't the one with the fucking gun.
Fair enough. We need a plan, an actual one.
Question.
Hmm.
Do you like monologues?
I'm willing to hear them out.
No. Like you do the monologue. Do you like to do monologues?
Not particularly, but I can.
You want to try?
What are you planning?
So
Mhm.
you keep him busy, and
I
then
see.
I'll come out of the shadows. And you know what I don't think he's expecting? Dragon to the face. With the face of the dragon? Chomp
How?
chomp?
I want to.
Huh?
I'm going to be nice and remind you that you are still currently miles away from this person.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
I
that
think
far. Oh, we're far.
think
Okay.
Yeah.
it would be easier for Eureka to distract him and Nasa to close the distance. What is your grace, Neva?
4.
Yeah, mine's 7, so hopefully I'll actually roll properly this time and we'll get something.
Valid.
Oh,
You'll do fine.
um,
So they'll talk about the plan a little bit.
yeah. She is so mad. You can almost feel her hand trembling with rage when she was checking your wound.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Are we?
She is
Okay.
past being pissed.
Right. So, if the plan is for Eureka to grab their attention, then I'm going to need Eureka to roll me an aura check.
Oh yeah, what's your aura?
Also 4.
Damn it.
I mean,
I
my
also pick her.
yeah. Well, I mean, spirit's my main thing. I'm pretty
Yeah.
average or shit at other things because
If
that's just
you-
what she is.
I wonder if you could create like a big shiny display to catch his attention. And be like, announce yourself like, I am a great goddess or something. I don't know.
If you are willing to do that, then I'll go ahead and throw in your divine dice for this as well. Since just because that seems like in the theme for your divine nature. If you are willing to release your dragon form for this one, I am also willing to add another +1 for that.
For the aura.
To the roll total. For the
Just
aura
a
roll, yeah.
straight +1.
I mean +1 dice, obviously.
Well, it's a die,
Oh,
you
okay.
know.
Yeah.
I wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
My goodness, quite
Yeah,
love
as
the
they're
dice.
talking, it's like, yeah, I guess a big dragon flying in the sky is kind of its own distraction, isn't it? Huh. Why didn't I think of that? Probably too busy thinking about other
Dragonfly
things.
in the sky.
God damn it.
I can fly twice as high.
Hi! All right.
Yeah, I think she'll give it a shot. She trusts Nasa.
Okay.
Nasa hasn't led her wrong.
Nasa is going to hold Eureka's shoulder, the one that's not covered in Eureka's blood, by the way. I want to clarify that. And say,
You don't like my blood?
I will not let this injustice go unpunished. And then she'll stand up
Mhm.
and she'll fully summon her cloud scythe this time.
Nice.
As
It's
you
time.
as you start walking away to go your direction, I just say under my breath, man, having friends is fun.
Aww.
All right.
I want to add a small detail as well. She's gonna summon her scales in her other hand and flick Eureka's blood into one side of the scale.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, let's get that aura roll first from Eureka. And
Okay.
then, just to be clear, Nasa, are you using your special right now, or are you saving that
As
still?
soon as I'm close to him, yes. Yes, I
Cool.
will. As soon as I'm in range, it's lighting up, baby.
Also, you would know that Derize identifies as they, them, whether or not you care about.
They, yes.
Yeah. Cool.
I personally did not know that. My bad. I apologize.
Yeah, it's I did my best to make it clear through all of like the docs and stuff I've been sending you guys, but I know that not everybody rates them. It's fine. Okay. So
I am also brain dead.
now you're fine.
So
Eureka.
Burns character's blind.
Yeah. Oh no, my dice. It was 4. So it was aura plus the circumstance extra die. So,
Aura plus your divine die if you're willing to throw some magic into it, plus the circumstance if you're willing to show your dragon form.
okay. So she
So that's a
dons her
total of
dragon.
6, one of them being the divine. Sorry, continue.
Yeah. So she'll do that, and as the magical glamour aspect of what she does, she kind of projects her voice towards him as like she's like flying as a dragon, and so he would hear her say
They.
Or they sorry, I was looking at a thing. They would say in the midst of like flying and approaching, Webster's dictionary defines idiocy as something that is extremely stupid or foolish, an idiotic action or statement. And she'll roll.
Oh, let's go.
I love Eureka so fucking
Calling the
I'm not even going to pick at the fact that she would have no way of knowing that because dictionaries haven't existed for years, but we're rolling with it.
My head canon is that she like slowly has absorbed like memories of the past as she's like been around, but like
Okay.
very subtly.
Sure.
So that's why she has references. doesn't expect anyone to or to not get them because she doesn't know what people do or don't know, including herself. She just
Next is
knows
over here
that
like,
there's a Webster's definition. What is it? I don't know, but it sure says idiocy is something that is extremely stupid or foolish.
All
Four
right.
successes is the result. Sorry.
You're good. Was the divine dice one of them?
No, unfortunately.
Okay. So
Just 4 normal.
okay. So we got
Does the
4.
success for the
Right.
of a 4 being a success, does that also count for towards the divine die?
Well,
I think it's all die, right?
yeah. 4,
Yeah.
5,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
6
it
also
was-
counts on the
Yeah,
divine.
the divine dice was a 2.
Right.
Okay,
So
just making sure for the future if I do it.
right. And now, Nasa, we're just gonna make it a simple grace roll, for you to get in close. This time, based on the conflicts and stuff that's going on, and the fact that you're not as worried about getting shot at right now, I'm gonna go ahead and you're gonna be using your divine dice for this for sure. This is justice being done.
I am. Oh yeah, I'm seeking justice for Eureka.
You are
She-
also sorry. I keep interrupting people.
Oh no, you're fine. That's my fault.
No, you're fine.
I'm
You're
getting excited.
also going to be adding a +1 for your trait seeking revenge. That's definitely in play right now.
Oh, okay. Let me get another d6 then, in my tower of dice over here. Okay, so my grace +1 plus my divine dice.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so 8 and my divine dice. Okay.
Yep.
Oh my god, my hands, my tiny hands.
Mhm.
Please. Okay, wait a second. Actually, though, what are my what's the what do I have to hit for it to be a success for? Right?
I'm not telling you.
No. I meant
he means the
on the
dice,
dice,
right?
on
Yeah,
the face
Oh,
dice. Page.
yeah, 4, 5, and 6. Yep.
Okay, so that is without my divine dice. I haven't rolled that yet. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes. And now my divine dice,
Why is Nasa so hot?
which is a 4. What the fuck? Okay.
It's gonna hurt.
Those last failures were leading up to this.
Oh my god. My
So
luck just turned around. What the fuck?
that's 8 successes, one of them being divine. Eureka is assisting with 4 successes. That just barely works. So
Idiot. Him, them, not you.
Them, yeah.
Yeah.
The rise.
you guys just got successes all across the board. Otto goes down through the rooftop access and shouts down, "Metal! Metal! Does anyone have metal?" Most of the crowd is just busying themselves around, huddling, crying, sobbing, scared out of their goddamn minds. Rowan is busy making sure everybody can actually work, and trying to get people to get a grip. Takrios is attempting to comfort whoever he can. Marcus is the one most panicked. He just watched one of his primary focuses in life get shot in the fucking head. But there is one person who hears you. One woman who sees you, looks around, grabs one of... Let's see. What would be a good replacement? Yeah. Looks around, sees a large iron bar lying on the ground. Drops down, lifts it, and immediately attempts to carry it to you. She's not very physically strong. You rush to help her and explain, "I need to get this up to the rooftop immediately." As the two of you are working together, others spot you and this purpose, this fire that you guys have lit inside them relights once again. They rush over and attempt to assist you. Others search for similar pieces of rebar, metal, whatever they can find, and scramble to get their way up the steps.
Mm-hmm.
Eureka, you, having discussed your plan with Nasa, run and jump through one of the windows, bracing yourself as you superhero leap out through it before spreading your arms like wings and morphing into your galactic form. As through your dragon tongue we hear, "The definition of idiocy is..." just shouted across miles and miles. Yeah, precisely that, yes. And in the background, we see Nasa zipping between buildings and walls and windows. Just a billowing cloud coming off her back, her scythe fully in hand, twice as long as she is, as she rushes towards her target. And then we see Thome reach out his hand. "Come, old friend. We have work to do." As he simply steps off the Bastille and just zips towards his weapon, still embedded in what remains of that first skyscraper. We get an over-the-head shot of you three first stopping at Eureka as she moves as fast as she can towards the target, and then moving far ahead as Thome cuts a straight line towards his sword, which is now some feet off from the immediate target, and Nasa whirs through all of these twists and turns just as fast. The two of you find yourselves directly in front of the one who wanders.
Oh my god!
As the two of you float, your inertia carrying you slowly towards them, their sniper, they holding the sniper rifle in their hands and having it aimed, they drop it and pull out what any modern human would call a submachine gun.
Oh, fuck me. He's got a fucking Uzi. Are you kidding me?
God damn,
they have
dude.
a fucking
No
Uzi.
way.
You're right.
I hate them already. This non-binary fuck.
They pulled out the Gwen
Don't you know
dual
most- Never mind.
SMGs. They've been playing too much Fortnite.
For real. What have you been doing in the years I've been under the ocean? Fortnite? The fuck does this planet come to?
You just hear in the faint distance, Fortnite that'll pass.
Dude, he's gonna start building shit.
God damn it, Eureka. I'm 2 HP. I'm going to die.
Yep. Wait, you guys could heal, right? Is that like, would that take an entire turn?
Yes,
Oh no, I'm
as
talking
established.
about my thing on the side.
Alright.
No, I have 5 HP, so we're fine. For the moment.
For the moment.
For the moment. I'm probably gonna be honest with you.
Okay, that's helpful. And
Actually, Basil.
Yeah?
Can we take a quick 5-minute break? I know this is a terrible time, but I think it's funny if we cut to commercial break as they whip out an Uzi and point it at us.
if that's what you want, I'll just keep their role in mind. So,
Okay, that's fine.
Write it down.
as has been requested, we're going to take a 5-minute break. So, We will return shortly to see what's about to happen.
Yeah.
We We are back. Sorry about that, everybody. So when we left off, roughly 7 minutes ago, Derise was about to turn two godlings into the approximation of what happens when you accidentally step on a soft ball with cleats. However, I was reminded that someone has a boost. Gnome, what would you like to have happen?
Upon landing and like processing what's happening, with his inertia, he doesn't go right for the sword. He goes almost past it, grabbing it as he spins, and swinging it upward in a big upheaval, not towards Derise. Well, in his general direction.
There.
But he's not the target. There. Thank you. I'm gonna make this note currently in front of me so I stare at it.
Mhm.
But towards the building they're on.
Okay.
I want to, as my sword cleaves through two buildings, it just needs to do one more, or at least mess the building up enough to ruin his current shot, or make
There.
them have to get off the building.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You grab your sword, spin, and cut through the next building. Just enough for the spray of bullets rushing towards you to splatter across glass and concrete as they step into air and the fire of their boots light once again. Thanks to that boost, nobody got shot. And now we move to the next set. Nasa, I want to start with you, just to know whether or not this encounter continues.
Oh boy.
You're enacting your
Special
special,
move.
yes?
I am enacting my god move, yes.
Cool. So you're definitely rolling that. You add your divine dice, obviously. I'm also going to add an additional die, just because you took some of Eureka's blood, and the blood of another god is going to have some influence here, especially considering that it is part of your vengeance.
It is part of my vengeance.
Speaking of your vengeance, that obviously comes into play here. So that is +2 circumstance, plus your divine dice,
I'm gonna need more dice.
plus your special, which
Alrighty.
I will leave to you to describe once we get the result of that roll.
Okay. Do I describe her starting up her move and then roll my dice, or roll my dice first?
However you want to roll it. This is your god. You decide how her power works.
Okay, because I have to combine my grace and my spirit right now, so give me a second. I have a lot of dice.
Yep. Take your time.
7, 8, 9, 10. And you said +2?
Yep, plus your divine dice.
11, 12, 13. I had to roll 13 dice. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 8,
Who do we
10.
appreciate?
10, 11. That's okay, that's 11. So I'm gonna throw this one in here, and then that makes 12, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's 12, and then I'll re-roll that dice afterwards for my divine dice. Yes. Okay. So foam bounces out of the way, correct?
Thome is not in the direct line of your shot, so
Okay. Awesome.
don't worry about that.
As the bullets fly past her, she holds up her scales in front of her, and her scythe glows behind her, doubling, tripling in size, glowing gold. The blindfold around her eyes burns bright before gently falling from her face as her eyes open, black tears falling down her face. Darius, I pass judgment on you. And I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
My little hands, they can't hold this many dice. Oh my god, that's a lot of numbers.
For the
Okay.
context of the audience, our dear god of justice, Nasa, her god move is exactly one special trick that allows her to regain her full power for one moment to unleash a massive blow.
Okay. And okay, awesome. So 8 successes, and then I also succeeded on my divine dice.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe that you were one off.
No fucking way. But I used my divine dice too.
This is a slip. Something good is going to happen. You still have an effect. I want to make that clear. You
Okay.
didn't waste
Okay.
this.
Okay, good.
It's just not the insta-kill I was expecting.
Damn. I better leave a fucking mark on this non-binary son of a bitch.
So. We see that as you hold your scales out to them. And the radiance of the sun burns through their being.
Mm-hmm.
Light shines across them. In this moment, we fall into your eye. You see a boy born to 2 mothers.
Oh.
They are smiling, beaming at his birth. They struggle to maintain a reasonable life for this child as he grows up. But they manage it, little by little. He endures ridicule for being a child of 2 women. He becomes fascinated with science. His best friends are his teachers. He wants to learn. He wants to grow. Eventually, he wants to change. They adopt new pronouns and get ridiculed for that as well.
Oh.
They are found guilty of so many crimes they did not commit. So they begin to commit them. They engage in the use of narcotic substances and other such harmful addictions. They give themselves up to pleasures of the flesh and the mind they're not ready for. They live their life in debauchery and in dedication to knowledge, for they never stop researching, they never stop learning. There is no greater drug than information. No greater temptation than power. They graduate far sooner than they were expecting with a master's degree in theoretical physics and begin to turn theory into certainty. They devise an instrument, technology that the world is not ready for. Something only thought possible in dreams. The ability to rewrite memory. With this, they dream of creating a world where everyone can be accepted. A world without warfare, without hatred. Little by little, they plan to fix this place. And then, a miracle happens. Someone else already starts. The dead begin to rise, as do the waters and the roots, even as the sky falls. They watch you bring down thunder and rain, rend tanks and jets asunder. Pass judgment upon those who discriminated against them and their fellows. They watch the scales of justice itself find in their favor. And you watch from their eyes as those scales begin to judge them. Back then, you found them not guilty. Now, after a century of depriving other human beings basic comfort and understanding, submitting them to torturous pain and deaths by easily avoidable diseases, they are guilty. But somewhere in there you see the damaged child. And as those eyes stare up at you again, now being judged for a second time, you hear them choke through the fire. What right does... Sorry, I'm trying to think of exactly how they would phrase this.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. This is a really intense moment. Take your time.
What right do the heavens have to judge me? I was born from hell! And
Oh, fuck me.
they rocket down towards the ground, bursting themselves away from your gaze as your wrappings force themselves back upon you. Thome, your target is attempting to run. What do you do?
He goes to lunge, and he's going to... How far? He's not within striking distance, I assume, because he's rocket.
Not at the moment, but you aren't slow by any means.
He's going to charge after him. Once he is in striking distance, he's going to... God fuck.
God fuck.
Once they are in striking distance, he's going to aim for their rocket boot, unless they have like a fuel tank on their back.
Nope.
I aim for the boots and strike that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll might plus your divine dice, obviously. Let me check over here. Sure, we'll add determined and heroic swordplay. Why not? So that's divine dice
Shit.
plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay. I have enough dice for this.
That was so fucking cool. Gotta take notes from
Oh
Basil
shit.
how to describe shit.
All right. That's a 5. Okay, now I can roll the rest. My little dice tray can only handle so much dice. It's not that high of a number. Oh no.
Oh
Wait,
no.
ones don't mean anything. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, no, there
That's a
there
one,
is no
that's
crit
That's a
failing.
one. That's a one.
Unless you're trying to
That's
push
a
your
one.
domain, in which case there is definitely crit
That's a
failing.
Don't worry, that's 4 ones. 5 successes with the divine dice.
Goddamn. Okay.
I see. I'm glad ones don't go against you because I would have had nothing.
So, all right. With their new change, that's going to be another slip. But you're
Did I
whittling them
not
down.
damage them at all?
You did. So, as a reminder for, I don't know if you guys read the Game Master's portion of the rulebook. Enemies don't work exactly the way you guys do.
Oh, okay.
Their CR rating is basically their DC. Other gods
Oh.
constitute very high starting CR ratings, but I am counting every single slip as 1 damage point. For each damage point you levy against them, their CR rating goes down, which not only counts as their HP bar, but also gives them less dice to roll during any retaliation.
Okay.
So you are weakening them, you are whittling them down, you are having an impact, even with your failures, so long as you be smart about it and properly address the things you are good at. So Thome charges after, bringing their sword to heel, literally, as he swings down towards their legs in order to avoid getting one lopped off. Darius lets out a burst of flame from them, but the left foot mechanism still gets cut through. Now riding on just the fumes of their right leg, their speed is incredibly reduced. Their direction is far lesser, allowing Otto a chance to fire. You just got up with your new ammo. You now have a steady, not necessarily steady supply, but a supply going.
Yep.
Are you going to attempt this shot?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I am going to be methodical about it. I'm going to make sure the aim is good and
Yeah.
I get a good chance.
Yeah, I would say, like, just waiting for this opportunity is you being methodical. So make sure to get that +1.
And I'm going to. I want to look towards all the people that are helping me. And I'm going to say, today you learn that nothing will truly stop the future of creation. And I'm going to go ahead and take that shot.
Go for it.
Ooh, wait. Okay. Wait. Okay. Yeah, that's all of it. Yeah, that's all dice. All 5 dice are successes.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Currently, that's You already used. Okay. Yeah. All right. You fire your bolt. It flies across and nails itself into Derise's right foot. They scream as they are pulled down and shot straight into the asphalt down below. And then the bolt splits like the first, shattering upon impact, blowing that appendage off.
Oh.
Eureka, you are not close enough to be of much use, and I don't think you will be by the end of this round. But if you have any ideas to remedy that situation or assist in some other way, hit me.
I would want to try to like join up with everyone. Would I, from where I was, would I be able to see like the trajectory of like where he was going, like seeing him try to boost off, get blown, and then
You
kind of
know
like
where
shoot
they
down into
are.
the thing?
Yeah, you
Okay.
you know where Derise is. Um, but moving at your absolute fastest, like you could try to make it a grace roll if you want to find some way to speed up and catch up to them. Um,
Yeah, I was either thinking like use grace to sort of like get through the buildings, or like potentially using like spirit to go from dragon to human form and like travel through shadow to
hmm.
like kind of like hop through that way rather than like having to like physically fly.
Oh, everything all right, Vern?
Yeah, they're stepping.
Oh,
They have to step away from the PC.
right. Okay, okay. Uh, so my titles are going to be confusing for a second, but that's fine. Um, cool. So
But I can do the grace if the other one isn't
so
as feasible.
the other one is theoretically feasible. However, I would have to count that second one as pushing your domain. Um, because shadows and imagination don't necessarily have a whole lot to do with each other. There is some wiggle room there. Um, a lot of the things that inspire our deepest nightmares are in the dark. But, you know, it's it is a bit of a
Yeah,
push.
yeah. I would say that she's in a pretty dark place at the moment. She's game face mode, so she's in a very like I'd say she's in a push headspace
Cool. Then
for better or worse.
okay. Then go ahead and roll spirit plus your divine dice.
Uh-huh. Pushing. Okay, divine. Okay. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to get to see how this works because the divine dice was a 1. I also got 6 successes. So I'm curious to see how that works. So if something goes wrong, I also got 6 successes.
Oh no.
So
No.
yay. We get to test out that mechanic.
So oh my god. Okay. Eureka. You fly towards them and recognize that your wings with your mass are not going to be enough to catch up. Not unless you imagine a better alternative. So you do. You shift back to your human form and fall towards the looming shadow of one of the destroyed, now toppled skyscrapers. And as you fall into it, you merge with it and find yourself in an endless void. But you are not alone.
Oh, great. No.
you
Oh,
see
boy.
the souls of 1 billion people stretched out before you, tied with chains made from their own skin, holding them down, those chains stretching infinitely, or at least they seem to, until you hear a voice. You would tread upon my domain,
Oh, God.
arrogant child. Remain in the minds of these useless meatbags, where you belong. I am going to need you
Fuck.
to
Oh boy.
roll a spirit check to escape.
Okay. I can. Yeah, I can do that. Oh boy.
Welcome back, Vern. You missed some
Oh,
shit.
fuck. Okay.
It's fucking over, bro.
So I may have accidentally
I think you
gone.
fucked up, dog.
I think I think I entered anti Eureka mode and oopsie too close to the anti sun. I did get 5 successes by some miracle because the 4s are saving my ass.
All right. The rest is up to his dice.
I love 4.
I love coming back and just hearing you stepped into my dope. I'm like, oh shit, what happened?
I
I
tried
was
to
gone
step
for
in.
2 seconds.
I tried to step into the shadows to like shadow walk there faster, which
Mm-mm.
is more playing into nightmare than imagination and memory. But like, I did really good, but I did so good that I kind of went into a void land with a bunch of meat hooks and chains and a mad angry man.
You fucked around and you found out.
Oh yeah.
Also, Nace is currently laying in a pile of rubble right now, just chilling, like.
Eureka. You turn. You try to leave. And then you hear them. Please don't go. Help. Mommy, I can't see. Where am I? Where are we? My son. Where is my son? What happened to him? Please, tell me he's okay. I can't find him. He must still be alive, right? You will hear them. Every time you attempt to sleep, every time you gaze upon the lives of another, I want you to remember them. Remember every single one. 8,576,302 souls I have claimed over the last century, and ask yourself how the creation of one measly human could hope to stand against the anchors of death. Go back to your friends and warn them that I am coming.
Oh, man.
Fuck.
And you are shot out of the shadows of this building. Let me just make sure I've got this number right. Okay,
Eureka, baby girl. I think you're fucked.
not as bad as
Hey.
I thought. You're gonna take 4 mental damage.
Okay, that's resolve, right?
Resolve, yes, sorry.
Okay.
And you are going to... You're gonna gain another trait.
Oh,
Man, this is the worst 6 successes I've ever gotten.
right?
Remember, when you push your domain, it doesn't
yeah,
matter how many other successes you have.
Oh yeah.
You roll a 1 or a 2, and you
It's a monkey's paw.
fail. And let me just send you a message clarifying this.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
And there we go.
Oh, that's cute. And by cute I mean not cute.
Yep. So,
Is that a replacement or an alter or an addition?
it is an addition. And it is an
Okay.
addition that I will abuse at every possible opportunity. Oh, and just to make sure, because I said I was clarifying. Fucking... What is it? Right. There we go. This is less of a trait and more of a curse, as my last message will elucidate.
Joy.
Yeah. So, whew, moving on. Yeah, Nasa, you
So that fucking happened.
slowly pick yourself up from the rubble that you have landed in after bringing all of your force to bear on your target. Otto, your shot has thoroughly brought Durai's harm, and they're still going, baby. They reach the ground and holding on to their leg now possessing no foot, as the blood seeps down. They reach into their pocket with their left hand, dropping the Uzi, and pull out a small remote. Thanks for that. Gave me enough time to get in range. And they press a single switch as you all feel the ground rumble. The road cracks, splits, and as the earth itself moves, from beneath it you see a massive figure of hulking metal rise, as
Oh my
tall
God.
as the skyscrapers around you.
Is that fucking Nuke? Are you kidding me right now?
The object is in the shape of a man.
What?
Mega.
What did you think I was doing for 100 years?
Fucking Evangelion.
The average scientists banded together to make a metal man. I made a metal god! As the being stands, Darius shouts at the top of their lungs, Saturn! Destroy!
Saturn. That's
The
really cool.
uh, and so Saturn attempts to destroy.
With a might of 230.
Not
Did you
quite.
not fucking give him ideas?
They're just Carl Heisenberg from Resi 8.
God fucking damn.
I just need them to say Ethan Winters.
No.
God damn it, Asterion, get out of my fucking games!
Shinji, get the fuck out of the Ava right now! You can't tell me what to do anymore, Mom! I'm finally inside of another man!
What?
You've never seen that before?
Right, you
no,
hated what I said offline, but you say that online? Damn. Okay. Yeah, it is.
If Maxor can do it on YouTube, so can I.
I will not pleasure myself with this fish.
No.
Okay, so
Yeah, I know, wrong universe.
very
Wrong
surprised.
Wrong,
Wrong mecha anime.
Alright,
wrong mecha anime.
now how does he want to divide this? Or how do they want to divide this? Now I'm doing it.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. That would be a leading question.
Basil makes a carefully crafted non-binary character. We all keep accidentally misgendering them because we have 0 brain cells between the 3 of us. 4 of us. Fuck, I can't count.
There's 5 of us here, but
There's 5 of us, dude.
Basil's not the one trying to count.
well,
Basil's
right now.
only been counting.
I meant, he's not, Basil's not the one that's trying to survive right now. He's trying to kill us all. He's the one who carefully crafted said character.
DMs don't try to kill people. NPCs do.
See, Neba gets it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
There's a difference between kill and hurt.
yeah, no,
True.
honestly, I think at this point,
We're so fucking fucked. It's not even funny how fucked we are.
yeah, Nasa and Thome, I'm gonna give both of you a grace roll to avoid this. Though,
What?
I think... What were you gonna say, Thome?
Instead of dodging, can I try to deflect with might?
Oh my god.
As it goes to, is it punching like a Gundam, or is it has a gun?
So it's about to start shooting rockets at you guys.
Okay, let's see. That's completely different.
Yeah,
Ah.
I'm dodging.
Dodging, I'm getting hit.
Yeah.
Don't dodge.
Mm.
I'm gonna start slicing missiles,
You
buddy.
can still try to block it. The DC is going to be a lot higher if you do. But maybe for Thome, that's still a net gain.
Well, Grace is a 2
25
and
on
Might's a 7, so
warhead.
They're
you
not
can carry
warheads. They're not warheads. They're not that
Yeah,
large.
you
It's more like
should.
the only word that's coming to mind is javelins. Like an anti-tank rocket, for example.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Because that makes it better.
yeah, the handheld
yeah,
shots.
that makes it so much better.
I listen.
Failed
Okay,
right now,
would you
okay?
rather an explosion that can blow up a city or an explosion that can blow up a man?
Fair.
Either way, it's aimed at us, and I'm scared.
Yes.
You're not in range. You're fine, Otto.
I can't do anything by myself, basically. I gotta rely on them to do the fighting, really.
All right. If I
Mm-hmm.
may I ask to use my flash step so I can get an extra dice?
Sure, that makes sense.
Yay! Freedom! All right. Woods.
All right, so this
7.
game's already super anime. You might as well start cutting through the missiles.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Eight.
Yeah.
With 6,
You guys
7,
are fucking
8.
gods. There is no limit
Can
to what you can
I
try.
use for slicing the missiles because I have to slice them at a good distance? Can I use my battle sense?
Sure.
Neat.
That sounds plausible to me.
All right, 1,
Fucking-
2, 3, 4.
I would like to take this opportunity to let everyone know I'm probably gonna die right now.
Shit.
Can I add swordplay to this? I don't know if swordplay. I don't think they ever taught me how to cut in a missile. Never mind.
No.
It's just a big arrow, dude. It's just a big arrow. You got it.
You know what? Fair.
If Nasa and Thome survive this, they're gonna spend a lot of time practicing off each other.
Can you fire missiles? Otherwise, I need to fight with
No, but I can
Otto.
probably move as fast as one.
She
given
can
the right
shoot lightning.
circumstances.
She can bring
Air
lightning
missile.
down
I can
from
shoot
the.
lightning at you. If you can split
Yeah.
lightning, you can split a missile. Okay, listen.
Yeah.
Do I get my divine dice?
Sure. You're in a fight.
All right.
Uh,
All right.
let's see. These things are flying technically. I'll give Nasa a divine dice as well.
Oh shit. Okay.
They're
I can
flying.
manipulate the wind to push them out of the way of me.
Yeah. See, it sounds fair to me.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I was so scared that I was gonna fail that one.
So what was your overall roll, Nasa?
I have 4 successes, and then my divine dice also succeeded.
Huh.
So 5
Okay.
technically.
Mm-hmm. These are some
Oh no.
well, it had to happen to me at some point.
Can I? Is it? If it's really bad right now, is it possible for my wind to also help push them away from him?
Not with that roll. It's not. Continue, Thumb.
Fuck me. Never mind.
So I got 2 successes. One of those is a divine dice, but it is in fact 2 successes.
Okay.
Wait, so you got 1 success and 1 divine success?
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Are these magic by any chance? I could shut that off, but these are just tech.
What you're
This is
saying
science, baby!
Yeah, this is
Some
science.
kind of magic missile.
One of
I hope
these.
so, but
Never again.
One of these gods had to be your kryptonite, Thome. I'm sorry.
oh, yeah, fair.
So, unfortunately, you have activated their trap card. You not having any concept for what a missile is. Thome, you swing your sword towards it. And the moment it makes contact, whole thing blows up in your face. You're gonna take 6 physical, dude.
We're fine. We're still kicking. Does my armor help with that at all?
5 physical. I'll give you that.
Ah, cool. We're still
You're
kicking.
Fine.
We're still
I mean,
kicking.
we're gods.
His might
Yeah.
his might is huge. Like
Shit,
It's
you're
might and
right.
grace
Makes
makes the
it-
health, right?
Yeah,
his
might and
his grace
grace-
are fucking
might and grace
massive. It
make
says
the
other
health.
shit.
The aura and I think it's aura and skill make resolve. So
No, it's spirit.
spirit.
Because I would have a higher resolve.
I don't remember spirit. Let me double check.
Spirit is, I think, separate because it's might and grace and then skill and aura.
Yeah.
That's what
Spirit
I
is like
resolve. Yeah,
independent
skill and
of
aura.
you.
That's it. It's listed right here.
Oh, okay. Then I have a much higher resolve. Cool.
Better adjust that, baby girl.
Spirit is already useful enough just for being magic.
Yeah, spirits because magic is so esoteric. It's kind of outside of those bounds.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
So that's what happened to Thome. Nasa, however, manages to summon a gust of wind that blows away the trajectory. You actually got a boost, Nasa. Now that I think about it. So, these rockets come flying at you. You manage to avoid them. What else happens?
What else happens?
Yeah, you got a boost. You get to decide an extra thing that happens. Which
I'm going to
shit.
use. So I'm going to use the wind to shoot it to the side of me and use the propulsion from the explosion, the momentum, to shoot myself up higher into the air rapidly
Mm-hmm.
and then prepare some kind of attack before I realize I can't see Thome.
Mm-hmm. Thome has been shot off of away from his opponent and through another building, handily harming the structural integrity of that as well before slamming into the one behind it, not going through this time, just bouncing off the wall and getting onto the floor.
I want to clarify real quick. Because of all of the explosions around Thome, I've lost track of him with the wind, basically, so I don't feel him down there. Not can't see, but can't feel, sense.
Yeah, you
Understood.
definitely can't see
Where
him.
he's at.
I'm not so much describing for you as for everybody.
No, I know. I just
Cool.
because I blind.
Yep, you got it. So, Otto, you see all of this happen from a distance.
Yeah, I am in awe looking at this mega creature
Mm-hmm.
robot, and I'm like, oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
brother.
Um,
Do I still have my jetpack from the first session?
you would. I can't see
Cool.
any reason you would lose an invention like that. Oh god damn it! Did I lose another one?
Father. Hmm. Okay, yeah, I would probably drop the railgun, just put it down,
Okay.
and I would be making my way towards it. Because
Sounds good.
honestly, if anyone's gonna try and take this thing down, like mechanically, I could probably do it if I try really hard.
Okay. Yeah, you hop onto your jetpack and start moving. I'll go ahead and give
Yep.
you. Yeah, this isn't really based on personal speed so much as it is piloting. So I'll give you a skill roll with your divine dice to try to speed your way over. We'll see how long it takes for you to get there.
That sounds pretty good. Okay. Oh my god. That's just 2. And then 2 successes with the regular dice, and the divine dice is that's a success. Okay. So
Okay, so that's a slip.
Yep.
It is going to take a while for you to get there.
Yep.
But during that time, you will have ample opportunity to plan, which is going to proc methodical once you get there.
sweet.
Eureka,
Yeah.
the fight has now come to you. Still shaking from the horrors of what you just witnessed, you see this massive mechanical monstrosity before you and the tiny little human in front of it. You also see the damage it is having on your friends. What do you do?
Yeah. So, Eureka, at this point, needs some orange slices. Because as she's rocketing forward, the giant mech erupts from the ground, begins an attack. I think she'll be like, oh my god, it's Iron Man! And then probably rather than going straight forward to meet with everyone, she'll probably try to preemptively like get to a place of cover behind the fight, since the fight's I'm if I'm picturing the fight right, like it's like robot got in the middle, team is on the left, I'm coming from the right. So I'm kind of like behind the fight, or am I with
No.
everyone else in the
So
same
you,
position?
I mean, you would have had to come from the same place as everybody, so you're coming from the same direction
Okay,
as them.
okay, same angle. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I won't directly engage yet. I think I would want to spend a turn recovering with my D6
Okay.
and probably try to regroup, because this is a very practical fight. She's already been practically harmed and psychologically harmed.
That's true.
So she knows when to take a step back, and I
Okay.
think she's gonna try to recover.
Go ahead and roll it.
A 3. So does that just go to my health directly, or does that get divided between the two? Because I have health and resolve damage. Is that just physical?
You can choose how to allocate the points, however you want.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put 2 to health and 1 to resolve.
Oh,
So
okay.
at least doing okay.
If I'm
And then
getting-
she'll I think just kind of like take stock of what's happening and kind of take an action once she's a little more together, because she's probably also like probably trying to not panic after
Mhm.
what just happened. So I think this is for her a moment of recovery and like taking stock of what's happening.
Okay.
Not super exciting, but I think she needs it at this point.
Right. Sounds good. You had a question, Otto?
I'm just, I just think it's wild that Eureka stepped into the domain of another god and pissed them off, and then showed up and suddenly there is a robot right there, this omega-sized robot shooting missiles at their friends. Wasn't there when they first stepped in there. They came back, and now, oh, look at that.
Yep. So,
Damn it.
Nasa, you
E.
are up in the air, have prepared an attack. Then you notice that you cannot feel foam anywhere. Do you follow through with that attack, or do you change gears?
So when the wind returns to the area, just a quick sweep, like a wind, like a breeze blows past everything. Can't feel foam down there, and I'm like, she's like, ah, damn it all. And then, do I feel Derise? Are they down there in front of the bot, or are they in the bot?
They're currently in front of the bot.
Going to lock on to Derise then.
Mhm.
So I know their location. And then push the wind out in all directions from that spot to feel where Thome is. Can I follow where he went?
Given all the explosions that just happened, I think it's reasonable to ask for a roll here. You are going to be able to use your divine dice, but this is definitely a spirit roll.
Okay, that's fine. It can't be that hard. Like push a breeze through and then disperse it in all directions to figure out where he went. So I'm going to use. So fucking. My spirit's only 3. Okay, 2 successes, and then my divine dice is a 2. Fuck.
Okay. You are able to find him. Unfortunately, explosions tend to produce smoke and dust.
Mm-hmm.
And you just blew a massive gust of wind in his direction. You find
I-
Thome.
Like I blew it in all directions, so
Yes, he is in that same but you blew it in all directions attempting to find him.
uh-huh.
You blew some smoke to him.
Mm-hmm.
That is the point that I am getting at.
Okay.
Um, so, as you are recovering from that hit, a massive burst of smoke and dust puffs into, like, straight onto your body. You have to kind of clamber your way out to be able to see anything yourself, which is going to incur a -1 on whatever you do.
I'm sorry.
Fantastic.
I'm sorry. I was just trying to see where you were, bro.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know where he is now, so what do you want to do?
Yeah. Um, I will like dive behind a building and then ride a small cloud to where he's at.
Okay. Thome, what is your intention for this round?
While he's in the smoke, probably grip his sword and like take a deep breath, call upon someone from his old pantheon to steal his mind, just like as if you would mumble of, what would this person do in this time like this? Remembers that being foolhardy never gets you anywhere. Takes a second, and he's going to heal himself.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, fantastic.
So, yeah, go ahead and roll that d6. Let's see what you get.
I rolled a 5.
Very nice.
Yay!
Very, very nice.
Wait, isn't that the exact amount you lost?
Yeah, I'm
That
back to
is.
full HP, baby boy.
Let's go.
And yeah, your mind goes back to one of your associates. She was the goddess of spring and rebirth. Unbeknownst to you, this goddess would go through many different iterations in the eons between, at one point being known as Ishtar and then Aphrodite.
Oh.
She it was her, while she was a goddess of life and giving, she was not necessarily kind. She was strict, and she was a warrior. And she was always the one to tell you that rushing into a fight with the amount of determination that you have, you can succeed under certain circumstances, yes, but if you go too far, too quickly, push yourself too hard, all you're doing is giving your opponent an opportunity to take advantage of that. Would it really be so dishonorable for someone to use their enemy's breath against them if that enemy gave it willingly? You ponder these words, take a breath yourself, and feel your wounds begin to close, your immortality or closeness to it enacting itself. As Eureka, for her part, to get rid of those things, simply thinks, what if I wasn't as hurt? Or like hurt at all? Hurt at all
It'd be
doesn't really work.
great if I just wasn't bleeding.
Uh-huh.
Really great.
Uh-huh. It doesn't fully work because pain is difficult to imagine being gone, but, you know, nice.
No more bleeding, at least.
Nesa, you are able to find Foam. You fly down, but since you are spending time reuniting, I don't think I'm going to allow you to do your next bit during this round. But if you want to do some planning, go for it.
There's nothing I can really think of. Unless I like show up next to him and can start planning with him if that's what
That's
you're
what I'm.
asking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. So then Nasa rides in on her little cloud, comes to a stop beside Thome, and holds out her hand and says, "There you are. Hop on. I'm gonna get us out of here."
Flying. He pauses. I have to think. Do we have to retreat right now? I
She's
don't
at
know what
least
the
gonna
fuck
get
I
them
was
to a
just hit
better
with.
spot.
He nods and takes her hand, and then just whispers, "Do you have any idea what that thing is?"
A missile.
Or what?
She gives like a vague description of what a missile is because she's not like an expert in that kind of field.
Thome nods.
She's
Don't
like,
hit it.
yes, don't hit it, avoid it.
He then smirks. Oh, okay. Okay. Now what about the giant thing?
Some sort of mecha? I'm not sure. I've never seen something quite like
He
this
gives
before.
you the face of like someone who wants you to think they know what you're talking about, but he has literally no idea what a mecha is.
Dude, that's
She's
the
going to
exact same
look at
face my
him
grandpa
and
gives me.
she's
Bro,
gonna
I think you're a weird looking dude.
she's gonna feel the you feel like the air across your face, and then she just like kind of stares at you from behind her blindfold and says, I know you don't know what I'm talking about.
We'll discuss that later.
Right.
So, uh, as you begin flying up, Otto, with his foresight, and Eureka
Sorry.
being close enough to observe, you two are the ones to notice. Derize reach back towards the large mechanical beast as a slit opens in its foot and they fall into it. The slit closes, and from inside the monstrosity, you hear what would they say? Sorry. I wanted to save this for the final battle against man. But I suppose you're the closest thing to that now. Farewell, godlings. Know that I didn't want this. But you are too dangerous to be allowed to live. And they're going to fire another barrage. This one a little more widespread.
Let's go! Oh, I love barrages.
Let's see.
If even one of these hits me, I'm dead.
Baby, if one of those hit me, I think I'm dead too. Honestly.
Okay, but listen, I got killed by a boy with a stick. I think I'm missing
That
that.
Hey.
The show was kind of funny though.
It was pretty funny.
Nasa, your role is going to be for both yourself and Thome. Thome doesn't even get a roll for this.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Fuck me.
You're currently on her cloud. I don't know what you want me to do.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just gonna
Otto,
jump off of it, I guess.
Otto,
It's a
you're
bad
going to be
idea,
able to
though.
roll skill to avoid this one because you are currently using your jetpack.
Sweet.
Eureka, you're behind cover, so you don't need to worry about this.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone.
So, straight grace for Nasa, I'll allow you your divine die because you're in the air.
Nice.
Okay.
Good shit.
No, that's a bad idea. Never mind. Oh, is it? We're gonna die anyways.
Okay.
How strong of winds can you make, Nisa?
If you're planning to get launched towards this thing again, I swear to God.
No. No, that's not. Something's getting launched. It ain't me, though.
You gotta be the missile you want to see. You know.
No, I want to send the missile.
You
I
want-
want to redirect the
knew
missiles
that's
with
what you were
the air
gonna
current.
say. I was gonna ask if I can do that.
There's no way they have correct guiding systems. They're probably just I go in straight line and do the big boom because that works.
This is Thumb.
God, I hope.
That was my original plan, but I'm on the ground and I would die.
I
3
swing
successes,
it-
by the way.
Okay.
If I swing my scythe at the missiles to create enough of wind force to push them in the opposite direction, basically like up and then over and then down to where the rise is. Can I add another dice?
Well, he's in the mic now.
I'm not going to let
Oh, they.
I'm not going to let you add another dice to it, but
Damn it.
knowing that that's what you are trying to do.
Mm.
If you get a boost, something cool might happen.
Okay, how do I get a boost?
Get a success on your divine dice and then succeed the rest of the roll.
Yes, sir. Ma'am. Yes, gotcha. Okay.
What?
That's
Good.
Because Basil likes being called mom, not dad. That's why. I'm kind of panicking right now.
Thank you, mother.
Mother.
I'm
Mother, I
blowing on this
crave
fucking
violence.
dice so hard. Please.
You're blowing
No
who?
fucking way. No. No, 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 no.
Now they got a 1.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no, no.
yeah.
It's so much better.
Oh,
Did you just
Oh.
like
it's a 2.
succeed everything?
Okay, I'm gonna roll my
It's a
divine dice
2.
right now. I told you it was all ones. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's not all ones. It's not all ones. It's not. Okay.
You're doing this on purpose.
What is the success on divine dice, by the way?
every die, including divine, if you have
Yeah.
following 3, is 4 through 6.
Okay. Okay. I'm praying this is enough. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes, plus my divine dice as a success.
The eye close.
I failed, didn't I?
Auto.
Aw.
Otto,
Yeah.
you swerve with your jetpack in time to avoid taking the missile head on,
Mm-hmm.
but it blows up behind you and boosts you forward. You do incur some damage from it. You take
Yep.
1 damage.
I'm dead. No.
Okay. So you take 1 damage. Nasa. Thome gives you a
Uh-huh.
bit of inspiration.
Uh-huh.
You swing your scythe to guide your winds.
I was off by one dice,
The
wasn't I?
rockets rush toward you. The winds turn them up into the air as they twirl, having lost their fuel, as one might put it. Lost their momentum, really. They spin and spin and fall towards the giant. They rain upon him.
Them.
The giant is a he. His name is Saturn.
Oh. Oh, that's right.
He's a big boy.
He is a big boy.
He's a big boy. He's a very big boy.
Which, by the way, is the Roman name for Zeus, which might have been an attempt to slight you again, Nasa. You're not sure, but you're going to believe that it is because it helps you get more angry.
Oh, I'm so fucking pissed.
Yeah.
And then Mars is Aries, isn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, this motherfucker. How dare he? They. Fuck.
Yeah, that's fine. It happens.
Percy
The-
Jackson knowledge is coming in.
Explosions rain down. They're not that large per se, but they are impactful. You see dents form in this mecha. Whew. Okay, new round. Otto. I'm gonna say by the end of this round, you are gonna be close enough to do something. You will be the last to act, though. Because methodical. Eureka,
Yippers.
you were resting. You're gonna be the first to act. You
Yeah.
are now ready to do something to assist. What do you want to try?
Okay. I saw them enter the robot.
Mm-hmm.
Fire missile barrage. Shit went down. Am I aware that my allies are going to or from? Like, is it obvious to me that people are leaving or coming towards? I don't think I truly.
You are in the perfect position to see literally everybody. You see
Okay.
Otto on his way to join the fray. You see Nasa and Thome up above preparing to make their next move.
Okay. Sorry, sometimes it's been hard for me to visualize where
good.
I am. Okay. It's hard. This is very much not her area of expertise. So I think she might want to capitalize on that. Is it okay for me to... Actually, you know what? Yeah. So I see Otto coming.
Mm-hmm.
She knows Otto is the technology expert of
Right.
this group. Otto is the most capable when it comes to managing electronics. I think she might try to speak to Otto from a mental perspective, tell it. Yeah. Oh, that's right. We do have the earpiece. I forgot about that from the battle. I think she'll try to speak with Otto. All right, please tell me you have a plan.
Yeah, Otto would put one hand on his hat to make sure it doesn't fly off. The other hand to his ear, or what you call his ear.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll say, "Don't exactly have a plan, but I'm going to figure it out when I know where the weak point is."
Do you need to find a weak point?
Oh yeah. Won't take me too long though.
Okay. I think Eureka's gonna stay in her human form and potentially try to... This has been her job lately. Be a distraction. In her human form, she's going to try and shoot her breath weapon upwards, up the legs, to try to see if like any part of the mech reacts to like that kind of energy blast, or if anything like she's trying to gauge like if like attacking either because of positioning or because of damage can potentially expose something for Otto to take advantage of,
Okay,
knowing that she's not alone.
sure.
And yeah.
So that's going to be a spirit attack. This is using your
Okay.
breath weapon, so you're adding your divine dice.
Okay.
And
Okay. 1, 2, 3, divine dice. Okay. It's not a lot. Only 3 successes. Sorry, 4, with the 4th being a divine. So
Okay.
I'm guessing a slip.
All right. I will keep that roll in mind.
Okay. Yeah, it was meant to sort of like provide an opening.
Right.
Yeah.
Nasa, Thome, you guys are above. What are you doing?
My God, I can't believe that worked.
He smiles. Of course it worked. We worked together. Now, if you excuse me, he jumps up. He takes a couple steps back. I had thought something through.
And that is
Enough of that. And then he sprints to jump
What?
off just to get on top of the mech.
I love it here.
I love this man. Okay. So I'm counting this as just like a feat of strength. You are just trying to leap onto this thing. Go ahead and roll
Can
might.
I assist him with a little gust of wind? Or am I going to make that worse?
No. You can. I'm just trying to decide how I want to work it. We'll make that a spirit with divine die on your part, Nasa. Thome will not have his divine dice added to this.
No, this is
Don't
just,
fuck
this is
this
just
up,
raw
man. Do not
strength,
fuck
baby.
this
Mhm.
up.
Hey, thank you, raw strength. 3 successes.
Okay. And I'm using what, grace? Or what?
Spirit. Spirit plus
Okay.
divine.
3. Fuck. Oh, well. It landed. It stays. Okay. Okay. 2 successes and the divine dice succeeded.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So
Like she sees him. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead.
I'm about to move over to Otto, so if you want to describe something, do that now.
Oh, I was just gonna say that she sees him in all his insanity go to leap off her cloud, and so she just like quickly throws out her hand to give him a little boost forward to make sure he lands proper.
Cool. Otto, suppose you had an opening, a weakness to exploit. What would you do?
Otto would probably try to find a way in any possible weaknesses in its armor or anything like that to either whittle into there or direct everyone to focus damage in one section that would affect Saturn
Okay.
horribly.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I'll go ahead and describe what happens with the rest of these folks, and then
Okay.
get to you. Ugh! So, as Eureka steps forward and raises her arms in a kind of bite-like formation, shooting out a burst of iridescent light, trailing up the leg of the mechanical monstrosity, you find... Actually, no, that would just be enough. You find something intriguing. You see, one of the greatest weaknesses that the machinery that man had produced held was that it was very susceptible to otherworldly magics. You watch as your flames, for lack of a better word, scald the surface of this metal, providing a structural integrity weak spot in the hull of the beast. As Thome leaps from the cloud, guided by Nasa's wind, he manages to land on top of the being's head. You two scored a boost together. I want you to agree on what that boost is.
So,
I'm sorry. Thome and Nasa, since they were rolling together.
Nisa. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Probably something involving winds, and then he just fucking yeeted.
Maybe he uses the propulsion from her wind to, like, strike him, to strike Saturn down.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
So just instead of jumping on him, it becomes a drop kick.
A drop cleave?
I mean, cleave also works, but like he's just going physically down.
Mm.
Blunt force is probably better than piercing force.
Well, remember what your sword is.
That's, you know what? That's fair. I should just always use my
It's
sword.
a big magical sword. A big magical fuck off sword.
Okay. So, Eureka has already created cracks and scorching upon the hull of the legs. Thome, you swing your sword as you fall down and cut through the head portion of the mechanical giant, seeing sparks fly. However, as Otto is observing from afar, he would learn a few things depending on what he rolls. I want you, Otto, to roll me a skill check with divine dice because you are attempting to discover something. And let's see here. Ever-growing knowledge, we're going to proc that. That's a +1. You get another +1 from methodical. So, yeah. +2 circumstance and the divine die.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Oh my god. 2.
Yikes.
No divine?
No divine.
Okay.
Cool.
Damn.
I'm too awestruck by the amazingness that is Saturn.
Yeah. You are fascinated by the fact that this thing is so susceptible to magic, and by the fact that there is no cockpit in this head portion, which means that the pilot must be elsewhere in the body. As for the where, you have no idea. And for anything else besides, this thing is weak to magic, you have no idea. You relay that to your team, but they could kind of tell that with their eyes.
Yeah.
Wait.
Mhm.
Nasa saw Derise go into the lake, didn't she? Or felt them do that.
Nasa very distinctly did not. Eureka and Otto did. Otto probably would relay that, but would
Yeah.
also
Mm.
relay that there are likely mechanisms inside the body to allow them to move elsewhere.
Elevator.
Fair.
The Mechavator.
So, that's all of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think you guys would actually get this far.
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
You do this every time, Jordan.
And
Why do you
it
like
still
this?
gets you.
I can't fucking stand you.
Oh, man. That's rough.
You
Okay.
did this shit with fear itself.
You
You made it feel like the most impossible thing to go against this. It was so horrible.
Fuck me.
What do you do against a strong man,
remember,
a cloud girl, and a dragon? Robots.
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 remember, Vern, you wanted to take notes. So,
Oh man.
What?
you said you wanted to take notes on how I describe things. I'm about to describe
Take notes
something.
how to hurt people.
He knows how to hurt people.
One, fuck you.
he rather from within Saturn, you hear the voice of Derise. Oh wait, actually, I gotta check something. I'm sorry. I can't forget some of
He's
these.
plotting our demise.
Please. Uh,
Christ.
you hear Derise as Saturn is flailing around, attempting to grab onto Thome, attempting to kick Eureka away. Just flailing around like a child with ants all over them. You hear Derise from inside the mech say, "My greatest regret is that I didn't get to see how they put you together. That magnanimous creation among you. The thing that was able to create heat without a flame, with nothing but scrap metal. Otto Sinclair, I think they called you. I will simply have to pick apart your pieces myself. Perhaps I can rebuild you into something greater. But for what it's worth, I hope you survive this and get to learn the equation for wisdom." You watch as a light begins to spool from the chest of this being. Everyone who is close enough. Actually, I guess this would just be Thome and Eureka. You're going to need to roll might. There is no dodging this. You just
boy.
have to endure it. Nasa and Otto, you're also going to have to roll might, but you are far less at risk. You are a decent distance away from this.
Can I forego taking a might roll to protect myself and instead try to direct the winds to blast it away in the like deflect it to the left to whatever this blast is to the side away from our base? Why are you getting close to the screen?
You want to deflect a nuke?
Not deflect it. Like
Redirect.
direct it to the side. Redirect it to the side
That's
I don't
instead of
think-
hitting the base.
I don't think you know what this is. This isn't something being launched at you.
I know.
It starts.
It's the blast coming out. If I don't.
This is the robot self-destruct mechanism.
Yeah.
How the fuck would you redirect that?
If I make a strong enough gust of wind, can I shoot it to the left?
No!
This
Blast
would need
is
to be
coming-
a strong enough
No!
wind to move an entire mountain across the world, bro.
That's
Like
what I said.
seriously?
I just needed a yes or a no. I just needed a yes or a no. It's fine.
Like you had the no in your head. You just had to think about it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
So
Alright.
stupid question.
Uh huh.
Well, maybe not as stupid as Nace's question, but
Jesus.
I love you, Vern. I love you.
Listen,
I'm just
I
gonna-
was
I'm
I
I'm just gonna go
ridiculed.
over here and roll my one might die. Okay.
Same, dude. Let's do this together.
a
man.
very dumb person reminder of how we could use adversity tokens
What's an adversity token?
or the adversity that we have.
So, Nasa, you don't have any. Adversity tokens are the things that I have been handing out for procking people's traits and basically influencing their decisions. It's I look at your trait, see, like for example, if Nasa, like if there was something that went antithetical to Nasa's like feelings, or and you had any amount of stake in not talking about it, I would be like, hey Nasa, you're outspoken. I'll hand you an adversity tokens if you just blurt out that this is wrong or whatever.
Yeah.
I pick on a certain part of your character, and if you accept that, you have an adversity token. You can use that to guarantee one success on a roll.
Oh, I see.
Like trying to protect yourself from a nuclear explosion.
Which, Eureka, I believe you still have 2 of those. So
Yes, that's why I was saying I would like to use one of those tokens.
just one?
I didn't get one for taking
Oh,
See-
is one not a success? Or is one a roll?
One
Is it-
one
is it
is
like
a
a dice?
success. You can use as many of them as you want. I'm saying you might need more than that, depending what you roll. And
Oh, I can
and-
roll and then add the.
can I-
Okay.
Nasa, I have to ask you to do this thing.
Ah, I see. Never mind.
Yeah.
My
It's-
confusion.
It
I
is
apologize.
something that I want you to do that you aren't necessarily down for. Because these traits are just as much working against you as they are working for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I made my roll. Hey, Salty, did you make yours yet?
No, bro, I'm scared. I got one dice. What do you want me to
I also have one dice and I made my roll.
Mm-hmm.
What's
No.
yours?
do? I got a 5.
I got a 1.
Get
I
fucked,
failed.
I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
Going flying in the fucking stratosphere.
Mm-hmm. Foam and
Uh,
Eureka, I need you to roll.
Yeah. So yeah. With that said, mine is only a 2. So I got 2 successes. I'm going to use those adversity tokens to make it 4, because I'm afraid.
Okay.
I'm currently debating, even though I rolled fantastic, I just don't know how high one wants to roll here. I think I'm gonna be content with what I rolled.
What did you roll?
7.
Okay.
I got a hit on everything.
That
Nice.
is
Made me feel happy.
so weird. You realizing something big is about to happen, you step off the metal being just as it bursts in blazing fire. Technically, this is a matter of the elements, which has some magical effect to it. You are able to block a decent amount of the blast just with your sword alone. Eureka, you realize there is no way in hell you are ever going to block what is about to come your way. So, you just have a thought of, I wish I wasn't tangible. And the blast
Safety.
just blasts through you. I described this as a nuclear blast. That's not entirely true. It is a lot smaller than that, but it's more than enough to vaporize a few buildings. And the blast radius is enough for Nasa and Otto to be on the edge of it. Otto,
Yes.
you take 1 more damage.
Oh, cool.
Nasa, you take 2 damage.
Okay.
You are only on the edge of the blast. You are not dead. You just get blown back from the burst coming out of this creature. And as the smoke clears, as the lights fade, the lot of you peer through, squinting, to see a motorcycle traveling away from you.
Motherfucker.
This bitch. They rode away on a fucking motorcycle.
Well, you are gods. You might be able to catch up. Anybody want to give it a shot?
Hi, I have a cloud. I want to do that.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Nimbus, let's go.
Wait, so
Uh,
is the robot like destroyed?
It currently it is falling in rubble across the city. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to know if it was still alive or if it was dead or if it was still major
No,
threat. And we're gonna go attack?
I said it was a self-destruct mechanism, didn't I?
True, you did. That's right.
No.
Congrats, you're the new pet project.
So, anybody who has an idea and a means with which to try to catch up to this guy, guy is a gender-neutral term as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
Go ahead and
This
roll
person.
whatever is most accurate to your attempt. And if you
All right.
feel the need to run it by me, then run it by me. But
I was gonna say, there's something I want to try that isn't following him,
them,
but I don't know how possible it'll be based on how far away he is.
them.
Them, yes. Eureka's wondering, what if there's a pothole?
You can definitely try that. Go ahead and make it a spirit roll with your divine dice.
Hey. She just really wants to see them just crash.
What if, imagine, let's look crazy. Hey,
1, 2, 3, 4, divine.
Involuntary front
5.
flip.
5, including the divine.
Okay.
yes, by a pothole.
This is the dumbest thing.
Pothole!
Well, I guess I'm catching up to them.
As they are riding away, 3 of you watch the motorcycle tip and tumble, spilling out a broken Derize.
Damn.
He's not dead. They are not dead.
Oh.
At least you don't think they are. You fly over. I'm gonna say pretty much anybody with like any kind of mode of reasonable transportation is going to
Right.
catch up with them.
Would running
If-
with being an athletic man count as reasonable?
If Thome
you'll-
is on the way there, I just grab Thome on the way, just pick him up by the back of the
Okay.
collar of his shirt like a cat, and just
I
put
am
him on the cloud
very
with me.
I'm very heavy, but fair enough.
Do you go limp too when?
Fucking probably. I don't like this cloud.
Oh,
Then I'll leave your ass. Never mind.
I miss my
so
horse.
Oh my fucking god.
you guys arrive on the scene. I'll be nice and say you all arrive on the scene to find Darius panting, sprawled out on the asphalt. Ah, to think after all that, I only got one of you. I hate it when he's right.
What you did was dishonorable.
Delish.
You want to know the worst part?
Cowardly.
You failed. Ares is alive. I made sure of that.
They look over and down to you. Well, congratulations. You saved a man responsible for more genocide than all 5 of us combined. What's done is done. I've lived a good life.
I want Nisa to walk over ahead of the group to Darius and kneel beside him. Or them. It doesn't have to be this way. Could always join us.
After seeing into my soul, you still refuse to understand. I don't care. I don't care whether there's good in them or not. I don't care if it's children or elderly. I hate them all so much. I want them to suffer eternally. And I will die happy that I was able to make it happen just a little bit more. Call me a coward. Call me a cheat. Call me a fool. Go ahead. Rain down booze all you want. I've heard what they cheer for.
Otto would walk up and be like, "Well, there is plenty of booze to give, but you're a damn genius." I could never imagine creating anything like that anytime soon.
I mentioned the equation for wisdom. It's a simple one. The difference between knowledge and experience.
Good to know. At least I was able to learn one thing from you. And I will happily let you know, depending on what my friends here decide to do. You will be remembered by me, at least. And both in a bad way, but also in a good way, for the opportunity to learn and to grow.
Nasa will offer Eureka and Dome to say something before, you know.
Thome sheathes his blade and sighs. Though you are dishonorable, and that's one thing I can never forgive. Those sort of acts don't come out of nowhere. I do apologize that I was not around to make your world a better place. He then bows a little and turns to walk back to the bastion.
I'd follow them.
Rika doesn't really say anything else right now. She's watching, observing.
Well, if Eureka has nothing else to say, then Nasa will summon forth her scythe and raise it above Darius' head.
I think I have a response to that.
Okay.
Say, wait. If we kill him now,
Them.
if we kill them now, how are we any better? Besides, they run domain over death. Once they're dead, they're just gonna reclaim them.
It doesn't work that way. Do you think the Risen are people? That those thousands you cut down have souls? The souls are locked away. The best they could turn me into was a husk. Aizen wouldn't do that. Not to me.
Are you certain? He discarded me as soon as I stopped being useful.
No, he discarded
makes
you
you
as
think-
soon as you started sympathizing with trash.
I fought beside my brothers and sisters to try and create a better world for the humans. I never meant for any of this destruction, this stagnation to continue afterwards, and I made that clear. Aizen made his choice. All of them did.
And we were smart enough to clear out all opposition to it.
You were fools in the end, regardless of what you did.
So what are you going to be? A fool like us? Or some nobler soul? Are you going to win? Or willfully lose?
Regardless of what happens, you will not see it arise. She'll lower her scythe.
Don't be like them.
No, she's pulling it away from Darius.
Okay. I was. Oh, okay.
Eureka's right. You're not worthy of this blade. Flick it to the side as it turns into clouds, and then she'll turn and hover away.
Well. And you all call me a fool? You feel the shadows trickle at your feet.
Whose feet?
Yes. As Nasa, you recognize this sensation. Eureka, so do you.
Oh,
Oh.
he's here! Papa's here! Oh!
Stepping
Someone
out,
ring the dinner bell.
stepping out of the shadow of one of the destroyed, collapsed buildings is another, much darker, much longer shadow. One that spools over you all. And you can feel it at the base of your spine, wrapped around your ankles. He has you. He could grab you and rip you apart. Starting from the legs and moving up. Those of you who had your backs turned slowly gaze towards him as he stands over Darius's collapsed form and stares down, his skeletal visage somehow seeing with no eyes. They are alive. He looks up and stares across at all of you. You did not warn them. And yet, Darius is alive. Nasa, you have learned. I'm almost proud in a way.
She scowls in disgust.
The shadows move upward, pulling Darius towards Eisen. He reaches out a skeletal hand and places it upon their back. Instantly, and with an immense, terrifyingly painful scream, Darius's foot grows back. Thank you, brother. You are brave and foolish. You still have much to learn. You nearly were lost to us. Do you have any idea how tortured an existence I would lead without you? I'm sorry. I had to do something. You did not. You chose to. They tore through your army like it was nothing. You called that an army? Please. That was a warm-up. He steadies to rise onto their feet. The lot of you. You stayed your hand. I will stay mine in turn this day. But know that you stand in opposition to the authorities of this world. If you continue this foolish rebellion and fruitless gesture, there will be no bodies for me to play with. He turns, but not without giving all of you one last curious look. His shadow looms over you as he walks away. Does anyone speak?
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Thome grits his teeth as he takes like a firm step forward and calls out, "You will find the spark of humanity will burn even brighter in your shadow. Next we meet, you will taste my steel."
He stops, and he looks back at you again. Film, I want you to roll aura for me.
Hey, that's not a bad stat for me. I'm gonna use that the adversity token I had from earlier
Sounds good.
Good
before I
idea.
even look at what I'm rolling, like what I got. And that's an auto one success, right? Or is that another die?
Yep. It's a one success.
All right, with that 4.
Okay.
4 on my 4.
All right. That look. You feel like you know that look. You can't describe it. But somehow you are aware of what he is thinking. He doesn't gaze at you with anger or vitriol. He thinks you're cute.
Aw.
Then
I don't know how to process that information.
or perhaps it's better to say that he finds your particular brand of stubbornness endearing. Kind of like a puppy. And he says, "Set as bright a flame as you want. I will enjoy dancing on the ashes." And he keeps walking. I think that is as good a place as any for us to end our session today. I don't believe you let them live. Okay.
Look,
I also
I couldn't help it.
You very much could have. All of you very much could have. But it was a decision that was made.
I was confident she was gonna kill him. I'm against sparing him. I want that on the record.
If you were against sparing him, you should have had Thome kill him.
I
She's
because-
justice.
thought-
I thought that she would.
Yeah.
I thought here's how my process went.
Mhm.
One, they passed the scales. Okay, that's you know what?
They
Scales decided that they didn't die today. So there's
they
that.
no
And
no no
then
no 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 no.
And then two, and then two, and then two. Eureka showed up, said what she said, and Nasa really thought for a second and said, "You know what? They're gonna die anyways. They're gonna bleed to death. They're gonna fade away." And Eureka's right.
Because Eureka didn't warn them.
That Eisen was here, yeah. That's
I mean,
I didn't know that. I didn't really understand or comprehend what all that was either.
I don't even think she knew he was there as much as it was.
He wasn't
he's
there at the
everywhere.
time, and he's
Yeah.
not everywhere.
Yeah.
He explicitly told you he was coming. And to
Yeah, but
warn
I mean,
your
like,
friends.
now.
What do you mean?
There.
I'm coming. I'm coming means a lot of things. Usually that means the next season.
No!
8 seasons from now.
No!
No,
Winter is
no,
coming.
it meant he was
Winter is coming.
inbound
That's
at this moment and coming to kick our asses.
Yeah, I'm
I don't-
with Nev on
I don't
this.
think
I
I've
would take
been-
at least a session.
I don't think I have been maybe I haven't been clear enough. You guys are at war. You are actively at war with another faction of gods. If one of them tells you, I am coming, they're on their way right now. That is a physical threat.
Okay. Yes,
Well, now
Mom.
she knows that. Also, with my new presence given, I really don't think I would have had that go any other way.
I guess.
I mean, hey, we're alive, so it works out, I guess.
I guess
we're gonna-
so.
Once
yeah.
we get back to the Bastion, Thomas, some stuff to talk about to the party, because that didn't go how intended.
I mean, to be
Nasa
fair,
really thought that they would just bleed out there and that everything would, resolve
To
itself.
be
She
fair-
had no idea that Eisen knew what was happening over here.
yeah. Well, yeah. If Darius had died, Eisen obviously would have started fighting you. So,
Right then and there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you guys managed to avoid something that I didn't expect
Yeah.
you to avoid.
we're all
No.
kind of.
Nah, he doesn't want the
So,
What can I say except?
thank you all at home so much for watching.
We're
This-
all gonna die.
This was wild, and I'm going to have to change a lot of plans for the next session. So look forward to that, everybody. In terms of following, you guys definitely did not gain a following this session.
We saved them from missiles.
I mean, they're already following us.
They,
No one knew saw us really doing anything.
yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right? So I'm looking at the sheet here. The following rank 3 is nationwide fame, well-known, churches constructed in your name. I would say that those of you who are not at following rank 3 yet become so as a result of this.
Yay!
Yay. Welcome to the club, bud.
But following rank
Alright.
4, the divine is gaining worldwide reach. Multiple nations consider you a patron god.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
So
there
what
yet,
I'm-
Chief. It's probably
What I'm
gonna
hearing is
be
road trip.
it's probably gonna be a while before you're there.
Shut the fuck up.
Um,
Road trip.
Road trip.
Fucking.
So whew. The good news, and I was expecting to have you all gain a fear counter at the end of this session because y'all would have gained the immediate hatred of the most powerful god of the Plumerian pantheon. That didn't happen. So you're not going to get that fear counter. Congratulations. And Nisa, you stood up to him in your own way.
Yeah.
I'm going to remove a fear counter from you.
I never had one.
Didn't you?
No.
You were part of the
There's a
rebel
fear-
god. You're a rebel god. Rebel gods start with a fear counter.
I do?
They're supposed to. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
Even
oh,
if
Oops.
that
never
didn't,
mind.
even if that wasn't the case, it's all good. You don't have any fear counters on that
No,
anyway.
I did. It got removed.
Oh,
Because they came up to me and they asked, are we worthy now of
right.
and I said yes, and they like
You're
cried
right,
at my
you're
feet,
right.
and I was like,
You're right. Cool. Dope. Okay. Nice. Yeah. That was crazy. Take it easy, everybody. We will catch you all next week on Friday. Peace.
Oh boy.
Oh, Jesus.